Top of the top. We up. How's everybody doing this morning? We back. What's up? We got a lot to talk about today. Today gonna be a good one. Appreciate all of y'all. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. Yeah. I already realized whenever I don't gotta talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce, it's a good episode. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about though. Real talk. Once again, people that been on this channel, updates, everything playing out. The most important thing I'm gonna be talking about today, at the end, is as of today, YouTube started their new AI program. Today, they will be scanning channels for minors. YouTube has a new thing going on where they're gonna be scanning for minors. Age check, age fact check. So remember when I told you, like, my whole time on YouTube, my channel always been set to 18 and up. And I told y'all I sacrifice views, a lot of stuff, because I don't want no young people in my chat. It's a reason for a lot of this stuff I've been telling y'all. But for people that didn't listen, you're going to see a whole lot of stuff changing. All right? Because they know that grown-ups and minors have been participating in the same channels. And they also know that a lot of channels been making money off minors. Yes, it's going down today. Only thing is, I just caught the news. Yes, I just caught it yesterday because I do real research. You get it? Yeah. So we're going to talk about that later. Updates on everything in Black Hollywood. Denzel disgrace. I got out the live yesterday. I saw him on First Take with Stephen A. And he was looking bad. Him and Spike Lee was happy because he got Denzel Washington for the low ticket. Yeah, Denzel, he don't get blockbuster money no more, y'all, at all. So when I told y'all Denzel is back doing plays, yeah, we're going to look at that today. Told you, they finished. Denzel, the one everybody loved, Denzel. Remember, we was young growing up. They put Denzel in our head, Halle Berry. See, I tell y'all, these characters are from a different era. And meaning they dealt with it. See, a lot of y'all, I don't care how old you are, I don't care. You was raised to worship Denzel. Denzel. Well, Denzel is Lonzo for real. Just know when that movie Training Day came out, no, that was Denzel being himself. That's who he really is. Yes, also, Diddy is going to be suing everybody that lied on him. Yeah. Well, for those who were in tune, it was a documentary on Diddy a while ago when I was talking about all of the horrific details on what Diddy does came out already. And then I also said the only thing is some of it is not facts, it's not proven, but his worst allegations came out and everywhere of it in court. So it was a documentary that was going all over around the world. Because remember, every big platform got a Diddy documentary. So one of the documentaries that been blowed up, the woman that came out about Diddy, and then also remember it was said that somebody had a sex tape on Diddy. Also, it was said that it was a sex tape on him dealing with minors. All right. Well, he's suing them people. The people who put his name in that minor stuff and certain things, he's suing them. He's suing a network because they put that on their platform and they've been making money off it. So he's suing them for $50 million. Defamation. We spoke about it last year, but I know how it was going to work. I knew if it was slander, they was going to let it keep going. Did he going to let it keep going so he get the lawsuit? So we're going to talk about that. We also going to be talking about Mr. Shannon Sharpe, y'all. We got to go back into it. For real. So I'm going to say it again. Shannon Sharpe should not be showing his face, y'all, at all. He should, for real, he shouldn't be showing his face, y'all. That's the part people not getting. We got proof on Shannon. So more details of his lawsuit is coming out. The details of what he's been doing is coming out. Some of his stuff we heard, but I'm showing you. No, y'all, the stuff, nah. Because with a lot of other people, it's no proof, right? We can laugh and joke, but Shannon, you got straight proof. He made a payout, y'all. But not just that. Remember, I told you the other woman on his heels. But they've been promoting Shannon like he really be on some threatening. And another thing, what I had to pay attention to is, like I said, we spoke about when Diddy went to the owners of Ciroc and he threatened them with the black community. People don't understand that power, that word. and what that meant. So I'm looking at it different. I'm like, yo, Shannon was dealing with particular, white woman. And they looking at him like he this black man, but not really that. Not just that. They also looking at it like that he can turn the black community against me. So I also said something that young lady came out recent. She wasn't scared. But the first woman was scared because Shannon had power at that time. Not only did Shannon have power, they know that Shannon been the face of the black community. And plus, back in the day, like I said before, it was no cameras. If somebody threatened you and said they was going to do something to you and they had money, 9 times out of 10, it was easy to happen. So that's why the other woman is just now getting her courage coming out. But the horrific details on what Shannon, I'm telling you, it's not just the sex part. It's portrayed like he really be on some sexual deviant, D-born women, scaring them. And the only reason why I look at it like that, because a white woman could be scared, because not just because he black, because he got a big voice with his community, which can ruin people. So we're gonna talk about that, because Shannon allegedly threatened to ruin her. We're gonna get into a lot today. I'm gonna show you how Antonio Brown been on Shannon Sharpe head. When I also said stuff like I think Shannon got caught up in a lot of this freaky stuff too, because he was being accused of being zesty. So I didn't know that Antonio Brown was on Shannon Sharpe's neck for a minute about him being zesty. So a lot of this stuff with the woman, he was like that phone leak. See, we gotta rewind it. When that sex video with Shannon leaked, not leaked, when he leaked the Instagram audio on himself, trying to prove to us that he's not zesty. I didn't know that ever since back then, Antonio Brown been on his heels, cooking him. Yes, AB. Because AB getting payback for what Shannon said about him. Shannon Sharpe was with the campaign to get AB kicked off teams. Yes, he was. I remember all this stuff. When AB was calling Shannon a coon, because Shannon was the main one going against AB when he still had a career. So AB me getting his payback. So I'm telling you, man, Shannon been working hard on his internet for his own personal reasons, y'all, for real. Nobody believes him. He's just trying to keep his fans. He's trying to keep his money going. Also, it's being said that he paid out $23 million, y'all, because we know the lawsuit was for 50. They turned down to 10. It's saying he paid out 23 million, y'all. All right, so we're going to get in all of that. Also, the main thing we're going to get into, thank you very much, LA Slim. The main thing we're going to get into also is, hold up, that threw me off for a minute. The main thing we also going to get into, hold up, is not only with Shannon, the main thing we're going to get into with Shannon, we're going to look at again, is how Katt Williams told him exactly what was going to happen, y'all. And you're going to see. And there's some things Katt Williams said I agree with 100%. We're going to get into the whole thing, y'all. So, top of the top, shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to everybody that catches the replay. Y'all know y'all our family. Shout out to everybody at the like button. Everybody sending super chats, cash apps. Everybody that appreciate the content. That's first thing first. And I appreciate all of y'all, but you know how I get around here. It's nothing but real stuff around here, so it ain't for everybody. But I told y'all, this only for adults. See, when I started this channel, I knew what I was doing. I got to break it down, because a lot of people, they got channels, but they didn't know what time it was. Meaning they didn't know that it could be stuff you did last year, year before that, year before that, year before that. You got all that stuff in your channel, but you don't know what's going to happen now. Yeah. Something else is real. When I know people that don't do certain content, they getting striked, because these companies not playing neither. There's a lot of stuff going on, y'all, so we're going to get into it. We up. Let's go. Denzel Washington disgraced, y'all. He is disgraced. But like I said, around here, we already know that. Had some of the best laughs off Denzel Washington as well. Hilarious, man. Hilarious. So whenever I want to laugh, I like to look at Denzel when he become a Christian. Yeah. So, back into the saga of the end of an era. They're all going out bad. I don't even know why. Like I said, if they would have just left, maybe this wouldn't be happening, y'all. I have no clue why all this happened at the same time like this. And the thing that make it funny, I don't think they know it. But I know that every time they try to come out, it's not going to look right. It's not going to work in their favor. But being that I know what's going on, their careers over with, when I see Denzel Washington On first take, I know he's not happy for real. I know he's under pressure. You'll see it in his face. I also showed you how Denzel was playing the sympathy card with the gray hair, playing the old man role for sympathy. But when it was time to go on first take, he tried to go back into character mode, like everything is straight. Yeah, meanwhile, you're going to look at today. When I told you Denzel being reduced to ashes, you're going to see it today. Shout out to everybody that's up in tune, everybody in the back. All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go. All right, see Denzel on TV? Picture speak 1,000 words, y'all. It's very simple. See Denzel on national TV. This right after I got off the live, y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Top of the top. You see that? That's the face of a disgraced man, y'all. Now, for those who don't know what's going on, ever since Denzel was accused of going to Diddy parties, his life been hell. We going back to about last October. Plus, Denzel had a movie coming out, and you saw Denzel. For those who remember Denzel came out. It was news on Denzel about he kissed a man in the movie. Then kind of find out it got edited out. Then on top of that, the director said it was cut out, and he didn't tell Denzel to say that. So Denzel been acting weird. He been trying to play the sympathy card. First thing first, the Hollywood actors, Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, and others, as soon as Diddy was getting smoked, they tried to act like they had nothing to do with him. They wanted to get away from him. So Denzel put out his own media. Denzel put out fake news saying he stormed out a Diddy party. But I told everybody in real time, I said, look, anybody that comes with a story after the dealer is locked up, they're liars. Because I went into how Diddy was out the whole time and nobody said a word. But I also knew that by Diddy being out, that meant nobody's career was going to move. This is what I say to things like they wanted Diddy to hurry go down. They knew this. Every willing participant at Diddy parties in Diddy's life. This is not about Diddy parties. This is about Diddy's life. The Diddy parties are certain acts. The freak-offs are certain acts. This is about Diddy's life. So when I told you anybody affiliated with his life that did not draw a line on where they stand with him or with the public, they're going to be downfalls. So Denzel history goes back to Diddy. Ever since he got accused of going to a party, he been dealing with smoke. So right after the diddler went to jail, a week later, he puts out an article. He stormed out a Diddy party. He screamed on a Diddy party and left. Also, it was put out there that Denzel was talking about, or you lead a party at 2. Then Nick Cannon said the same thing. Yeah, I've been to Diddy parties, but I didn't stay. He said it too. I said, no, they want their careers to go on. That's why they're separating themselves from Diddy, from the public, so they can make their money. Because it's not about me and you. It's about their pop fans. When you're Nick Cannon and you on Wildin' Out and you got things going on, Nick Cannon going to say, I left the Diddy party early. Denzel said it too. But around here, we knew they was all full of ish. So, for those who don't know, why I love to laugh at Denzel, because ever since that young lady by the name of Allie Carter came out and said she saw Denzel Washington with no pants on in the kitchen, and she said she was a minor, and ever since then, I have seen Denzel squirm. I have saw him look so depressed. He has been so embarrassed, because he also had to show his face on a lot of events since then. We've seen 3 different events of Denzel looking shameful. No, y'all, Denzel has fell from grace. Another thing about Denzel people don't get, if you think he didn't participate in all the Hollywood events, you have to understand he's been in this shit since the 90s. And Denzel was not only our favorite, he was also the favorite of Hollywood. He was their favorite black. You get it? Denzel Washington was with the stuff too, y'all. He with the hanky-panky too. That's right. Now, if Allie Carter was a liar, I wouldn't have seen no change in Denzel. I saw Denzel get old 25 years earlier. He got old fast. Ever since them allegations, y'all, he got old fast. Now, I don't know if he was trying to play the sympathy card, but I want to show y'all how yesterday he was in character mode when I told you they characters. So, when he was playing on sympathy to get his fan base back because Denzel not stupid. Hollywood knows this. He know his age. He know his fan base. He know the people that's with him now. Well, they grew up with him. They've been his fans for 30 years. So I told you the same thing I showed you with Biggie Small Mother. They know the art of. When you want sympathy, you play the old man card. You play the old card. That's right. You play the church. Went back in all this. When I was showing you that, Denzel, no, he better keep his black fans. So after Denzel said he stormed out of Diddy parties, that shit didn't work. Months later, he's still getting accused. That Ali Carter videos, them shit's taking off. Them numbers going up. Denzel did this. When I say they're trying to play on the minds of the blacks because they know their career is going to be over. They in shame. He know that. Denzel did not do this till he was accused of being in a room with no pants on. So it looked like a guilty man to me, y'all. So that's why we laughed our ass off at all of this shit. No, I don't need words. I look at everything Denzel did. I've been looking at his actions. No, he showed me guilt. If Denzel been in our face since 88 or some shit, 89, 90, we've never saw Denzel do this. You didn't even see Denzel act as a preacher in a movie. But you saw him act like he a preacher in real life. That's called Diddy drama. So, like I said, we had a ball with this shit was so hilarious, man. All of this stuff when it first came out had me crying tears, y'all. I'm not lying. Y'all, everybody alive know that. Whole chat, all emojis. It was like that for about 4 months straight. Yeah, y'all, because we laugh and joke when people don't get the joke. So while y'all was talking about other shit, Kendrick and Drake last year, man, we was having a ball with all of this. So the point is why I keep saying that. See, Denzel was playing a sympathy card. He was an old man. He was playing an old man. Now, I'm saying, before this shit happened, you never saw Denzel trying to be his age. It wasn't cool. You know, they were all on their shit trying to be young. But when he got in trouble and he was getting accused, he understood that he got to play a sympathy card. He got to go back into an old man role for his older fans. He can't have the church people looking at him like that. He got to keep things in order. So this the stunt he pulled, but it didn't work. It didn't work. So when I saw him yesterday, I know he's an actor, y'all. So I would catch him being the real Denzel right there. Embarrassed, ashamed of himself. But then when they go into the script, see, then Denzel act like everything's straight. See him laughing. Hey, what's up? Hey. See what I'm saying? But this the thing. When I told y'all about Spike Lee got a movie coming out. Asaprocky starring in it too. It's Asaprocky and Denzel. But this is what I'm trying to show y'all. You would clearly see once Denzel got to a certain level, he don't deal with Spike Lee like that. Now they came back together for Inside Job, but his career started. He been bigger than Spike Lee. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then Denzel knew about he didn't want to get classified in black movies. But Spike Lee know what he doing. He know that Denzel been reduced to ashes, which means his price dropped. Denzel doing Broadway plays. So in my opinion, Spike Lee said this is a good chance to get Denzel in a film for cheap. And that's why, in my opinion, they got a film highest to lowest in theaters Friday, y'all. So also it's coming out in theaters Friday, but I want y'all to see how most of y'all probably don't even know Denzel got a movie coming out ASAP because you're also going to see this too. Now, remember back in the day, when I say back in the day, y'all, that's before 2019, for those who don't get it. Movies that was supposed to be big coming out, they got promotion, trailers. They will push it. I did not see this movie being promoted yet. Only reason why I know it's being promoted because I saw coverage, but I didn't see a promo yet. But it's coming out Friday. This is also to show you why these movies are flopping, y'all. Also to show you that it's a Spike Lee Denzel movie. It's a black movie, but it's not being promoted. It comes out Friday, y'all. So ask yourself a question. Did you know this movie come out Friday? If you didn't know that, that means the movie's not being promoted. If you didn't see it all over your timeline, if you didn't see coming, it's not being promoted, which means it's already set up for failure already. And they're doing nothing but a remake of another movie as well. Yep. So you see Denzel fake laughing, smiling. He was trying to act young. He a Cowboy fans. Guess what they used Denzel for? Allegedly, he was on First Take cursing out Jerry Jones because Denzel a Cowboys fan. And he had the nerve to be on First Take trying to bake Jerry Jones. I think that's going to backfire on Denzel too. Meanwhile, y'all, I'm going to be honest. Molly Karam She was looking at Denzel suspect like she didn't respect him like that, and Stephen A. You know what else is so funny about the whole Black Hollywood thing, what I tell y'all with LeBron and all of them? Everybody knows. But see, like, even when you like Molly Cameron, you got to act like you don't know. Molly Cameron know damn well she heard about Denzel going to Diddy parties. And Molly Cameron probably saw the Ali Carter video and probably heard the rumors about Denzel with his pants down in the room. So I was watching how Molly was looking at him too. Like, yeah, whatever, Denzel. Like, this is my point, y'all. This is what I saw clear as day. The power and status Denzel had, it wasn't like that, y'all. He was on the show like a regular guy. Like, they didn't even respect him like that. Like, they used him on the show for views, but I didn't see, I know how Molly deal with people. They didn't deal with Denzel like a man of respect. Like, yo, we so happy for you to be on the show, Denzel. It was like, yeah, Denzel, you got to be on this shit. Why? First Take is filmed in New York City. They know damn well Denzel doing New York City plays, y'all. See, my people that know the truth about this industry, when you are a Hollywood star, when you in Hollywood, period, they look down on Broadway plays, y'all. They look down on plays. Plays when you coming up or when your career over with. Molly and Steven, they know Denzel doing plays. And on top of that, y'all, he's doing plays, but he's not really a headliner. In my opinion, I know what they're using Denzel for now. Denzel is being used to stamp and co-sign the future generations. Meaning, I can have an actor with no name. I put him in a movie with Denzel. That actor becomes stamped because he now has on his resume, he did a movie with Denzel. He been in play. He did Broadway plays with Denzel for 2 years. That's his resume now. He's being used to build resumes as well, y'all. Yes, 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 yes. So, like I said, I'm still looking at the end of this era. I'm looking at Spike Lee. All of you people still didn't get Spike Lee as the New York mascot. Not just the Knicks, the New York mascot. He's also the black mascot. Yes, he is. So they all doing bad. You all see on their face, they know the black experience is over, y'all. They know about the BET News, but they want to put a movie out. It's going to flop. Nobody's going to be successful after Diddy, y'all. Nobody in this game. What they don't get and everybody else don't get, all of them have been shamed. All of them has been exposed. Because the powers that be and other people know, y'all all are in the same damn organizations, fools. Y'all all are in the same organizations and fraternities. Y'all are brothers, sisters, family. Everybody knows this. This is the main reason why none of y'all are going to escape. It's that simple. It's that simple. All right? So it's not personal with me. I'm just going to tell you what it is. It's the end of an era. Now, I also want you to think, damn, if Spike Lee would have retired already, raised up the new filmmaker of our day, he'll be chilling. You're going to see. None of them did. You're going to see. He's still acting to the day he died. No, he's still filming to the day he died. Also, I want to show you when I said they always going to be in character mode. Whenever you see Spike Lee, he's going to be a character, right? He's going to be the Knicks mascot, but he's going to be some damn little character. That's what he is. So I'm also showing you how to the day he died, he's going to be that character and be a film director. He was never independent neither. I hope y'all know that. He was always sponsored by the man. Denzel is still acting to the day he dies. He don't own no studios. He don't got no production companies. He's still acting to the day he dies. You'll clearly see this is when the Ali Carter news on him started to heat up about Denzel being in a house freak off Diddy situation with no pants on. You see how he started to look different. Y'all been seeing Denzel your whole life. Shit is so real, Denzel can't even fake smile no more, y'all. All right? National TV. Who does that on national TV, y'all? I know a lot of y'all know about this. He couldn't help himself. He was trying to keep a smile. He was trying to keep it normal, but you'll see. And you got to remember, man, everybody knows this shit. So I could be the cameraman looking at Denzel and I know what's up. You heard about Denzel and those Diddy parties. So that's what I tell y'all, man. It's only an imaginary world for some people. But everybody that know the truth know exactly what's going on. Denzel, they all, this applied to Denzel, Shannon. They are only playing in those people's face, y'all. They only playing in BT face. That's all they doing. Nobody else respects them. They know it. They know they're humiliated. They know they're embarrassed. See, even with Shannon Sharpe, he knows he don't got to look nobody in their face no more. He don't got to see nobody. He can work from his house. He don't got to go out and face the shame. No, y'all, they all shamed. You see it clear as day. When I say it's not just about Diddy, how you think Shannon Sharpe is being accused? When we spoke about all these people being cooked, everybody with a respectful name that has been respected for at least 20 years straight, you now see they're not in the same position. And that's very important to understand that. Because like I said, I'm bringing up the date because I know we got new people. But like I said, ever since we've been getting these clues, he going down with me. Huh? See? That's how Denzel used to look. Y'all know that. Family Denzel been an old man, meaning he been had a head full of gray. Been. But he never portrayed himself like that. That's what I'm telling you. He played the young role, still trying to get a movie, still being that man Denzel at the Laker games with Jay-Z and them. But since Jay-Z and Diddy got in trouble, Denzel want to be his age, and he want to play that forgiveness elder role. See? That's what he been trying to do, y'all. But he been with them up until the end. All right? So back then, we already told y'all what's going to happen. And ever since then, we know what's up. We knew what Denzel did is he was being fake. Fake as hell. Why? He never did it his whole life. Look at Denzel's face, y'all. No, Denzel, no, the trick is we thought Denzel was a good guy. No, Denzel is a piece of crap. He really is, Lonzo. You can see it all in him now, y'all. What else about Denzel? He didn't do nothing for those people, y'all. I'm always going to tell y'all, first thing first. I don't care if they got in trouble for nothing else. They end was going to be coming anyway because they've been around so long. Life has changed. People have changed. And they didn't do nothing for nobody, y'all. They didn't do nothing. I'm not counting no punk-ass charities that they do behind people's back because we know that money in charities is regulated money. They give money to charities. They will take that charity and put that shit in the suburbs. They take that charity money and do for kids that already got. That's the stuff they do. We took the money from charity. We bought all these kids laptops, but it was in a certain school zone. That's the stuff they do. All right? So if nothing never stopped them from getting feet on the ground and we caught them, even if it was fake, they ain't do that. They didn't do nothing, y'all. So they got, those are their real charges right now. What reason why I say that? Y'all can talk all y'all want, but I feel like the truth is it was all of their job and responsibility to do certain things for their own people. Even if it was fake, even if it was small, something, y'all. Denzel don't have no acting school he built. He didn't put an acting school in New York where he from so they can make it out of Mount Vernon like him. It don't take much to, all right, y'all. So it's either two things. Either they didn't want to do nothing or they couldn't do nothing. Get it? It's only two things. And that was my whole point. That's one of the main reasons why nobody want to see their face no more, y'all. I'm sick of them. Plus, I also know they monopolized. I also know when I see Denzel, they was never going to let us have another Denzel. It was never going to be nobody as good as Denzel, even though we know it was a bunch of good actors that came. So this is why I keep putting it all together to y'all, this big family, this big brotherhood that monopolized everything, the roles, everything, y'all. They picked who we was going to like and picked who we was going to keep watching. That's what they don't get. This is not, I'm not a teenager, fool. Nobody want to keep seeing Spike Lee and Denzel. All right? Y'all best movie was Malcolm X, and you ain't going to top that. That's it. That's it. Here we go again. Same old shit. Y'all best movie was, you know how many movies they did together? Malcolm X. Inside Job. What else, y'all? Not Devil in the Blue Dress. Mo Better Blues. And I think there's another one. Nobody want to see them no more, y'all. At all. At all. But they don't get it. So, but also just know they're gatekeepers. What I mean, okay, you got your proof. How long has he been a film director? Who's next to him? Even though that other black guy made Training Day and Brooklyn Finest. Somehow they wiped him out. But you're going to see. He started when we was young. Some people before they were born, he's still around. Where's the new Spike Lee, y'all? They didn't innovate no new film directors. They didn't support that. Where's the next top actors at? Give me 5 Denzels. Give me 5 black actors that are not comedians or affiliate with Tyler Perry. 5. I'm talking about on that level. I'm not talking about acting they good. I'm talking about on the level of a high level. Give me 1 black actor right now that can get 15 million, 20 million a movie other than Kevin Hart. And he not getting that. Just showing you. Nobody. It's a reason. So the reason is in the talent didn't grow when I go back to this BT thing, which is the proof that they were gatekeepers monopolizing. So being that they were the gatekeepers monopolizing, everything stops with them, y'all. They're all from the same era. When you put it together like that, you will get it clear. They're from the same era. This that 90, 91, 89 shit. It's where they all come from. Get it? Spike Lee, Denzel, Ice-T, Icecube. Everybody from when I was a kid is still in my face. This is what I've been telling you. This is why they're gatekeepers. This is what keeps us in this big-ass fake bubble where you feel like you ain't going nowhere, you don't get nowhere in life. Part of why you feel like you get nowhere in life because you keep seeing the same shit. Your life is a sitcom because you see the same characters. Stephen A. Smith, Spike Lee, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Samuel L. Jackson. Do you get it? Same shit. Everywhere else ain't like that. Everywhere else is not like that. All right? So, I'm giving y'all proof. Every time you see Denzel, y'all, he's miserable. See, he's at an event for the show. That's when he got into an argument with somebody. This him on national TV. No. This is him acting like, so even if he did get baptized, you see it's not for real. He don't look happy. He like a damn demon. He looks like a damn demon for real. He looks like he turned more into a demon when they try to baptize him. That's what he looked like. So I'm just going to be real with y'all. If Allie Carter said she was a minor and she saw Denzel in a party, I'm not going to say I believe her, but Denzel ain't making me believe him. That's all I'm going to tell you. Get it? Because he got guilt all on him, y'all. Guilt. Guilt. And what I say, guilt. This is what I said before. When I saw this, I knew it was going to get better for him. Now, what Diddy meant, this is what when I tell you they've been giving us the clues. To this day, still do not know who make these damn videos, but the clue is in all the thumbnails. Now, when Diddy says going down with me, I gave y'all the update before. That means not just going to jail, meaning his career going to be over just like mine. This is what I'm telling you. When I say they all going down, I'm talking about they going down in status. They going down financially. They going down in respect. That's why they all going down. That's why they all going to be finished, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody thought just about jail. No. No, it's not about jail. It's about their behavior all being put on blast. It's all of their behavior to a degree. That's why they'll have to be, shh, I can't speak. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. It was a lot of things in this trial. You can't have an opinion on Diddy when you just like Diddy. You can't have an opinion on Diddy when you be around Diddy. Huh? Each one of them celebrities got their own shit going on. Denzel might got 3, 4, 5 maids at the crib he'd like to have fun with. Denzel could have had migrants at his house. We don't know. Every one of them got their own thing when you realize they're all rich and they do what they want and they're getting away with whatever they want. And that's the thing. They got away with so much shit for so long, they thought it would never come back. So if Allie Carter says she saw him in a party when she was a teenager, that's the key people don't remember. She's a grown-ass woman now, which means she really was talking about when Denzel was on top of his prime around the time Denzel was doing Training Day. That's what she was talking about. Huh? That's what people don't get. I get it clear. She was talking about Denzel when he was in his wild days because she was a teenager, according to the story, allegedly. Get it? All the face of Denzel. Now we're going to look at how Denzel is a nobody, y'all. He's reduced to Broadway plays now. Yup. Denzel. Ladies, you know you was raised to love Denzel. They always told you how fine Denzel was. How fine is he now? And ladies, it's not a coincidence. I'm talking to my ladies from a certain era. You don't want to accept all the guys y'all love is being destroyed and slayed. Denzel Washington, Denzel, Terrence Howard, Terrence, Tylerperry, Tyler, finished. Y'all not getting it, huh? Ladies, you're not getting it. Look, Smokey Robinson, he getting, it's all together, y'all. We gonna slay all y'all people. It ain't slaying them, they're exposing them. We're exposing everybody y'all love. We're actually showing y'all their true colors. We're showing y'all, we're not showing y'all, we're telling you, we're exhibiting it. We're giving you every shape, form, or fashion to show you who these people really are. Because what they're all telling us is we made them like that. What they're telling us is this is what they all had to do to get the money. That's what it's all about. Told you it all goes back to the Diddy trial, y'all. The whole Diddy trial is about what they do for money. Remember that song? That's what it's all about. What they do for money, y'all. Nothing less, nothing more. All right? This the real Denzel. Meaning Denzel had gray hair for years. But Denzel ain't never want to look old. That's my point. He never wanted to look old. But we know old is the sympathy card. That's right. It's a mind game. Sympathy. See that? This y'all know damn well this the real Denzel. All right, there you go. That's the Denzel that was putting everybody's brain, y'all. What's up, everybody? What's up, Baddies? What's up, Meek Man? What's up, Secret Troop? Everybody that's up, OG, Tiger, 9, EK. What's up? What's up, LJ? So look, y'all see that right here. That's when Denzel was the man, y'all. We also know he got the Oscar for playing that dirty role. Lonzo. All right. So I can see it clear. You can't really see how Denzel's whole career, he made sure he stayed far away from black people. You ain't get that yet. You still ain't get that he didn't do nothing for black people at all. But that's what it's about, y'all. It's at the end. So these will, hey, whether you like it or not, these will be considered your leaders, your kings, your glory, your people of respect that got voice. Their words could have changed things. Their words could have meant something. Their investments could have did stuff. Let's go. Now we're gonna look at the truth on Denzel. Like I said, just watch the pattern. For people that know this game, you think about the whole umbrella. You go back to the 90s to now. Think in your mind of everybody that's been slayed. We also know when TD Jakes couldn't take it no more. What do you say? They even doing Denzel. They're doing Denzel. They're doing Oprah. They're making videos on all of us. Told y'all last year it wasn't going to stop. Denzel knows, y'all, every single day his name is in the search engine, y'all. He knows that. He know his name is in this shit for dirt, y'all. Put in Denzel Washington, Ali Carter, see what come up. Or put in Ali Carter. He knows this. The videos on Denzel is in the millions now, y'all. He knows this. When you got bad news on you in the millions, and that shit is going faster than your films coming out, that let you know it's over, y'all. Plus, the last thing he did flopped. Ever since he been accused of Diddy parties, that last movie he did, it flopped, y'all. Thank you very much, LA Slim. Let's go back to that. So for those who don't get his career over with, that's another clue for you that Denzel is finished. All right. But this right here. When he played the Black Roman, if you didn't see that movie, that's your proof it flopped. It's that simple, y'all. That was his last big event. Promoted everything. That was the video he lied. That was the movie he lied and said he kissed the man to get clout. That's not Ben knew Denzel was finished. Yeah, he never said that. Denzel also was reaching for the rainbow community when I said in the last day, that's all they got. See, one thing they know is it's all a setup, y'all. It's all a setup. They know the Diddy party exposes them. They know they know they exposed to the woman, y'all. They know they are exposed to the woman. So they also know they gotta pander to other communities. But something else I told y'all before, I said, yo, they all better come out. They all gotta come out or they ain't gonna get no more money. They're gonna be finished. Denzel made sure he put out that news. What? Denzel kissed the man. That's right. But after that, Denzel was really falling from grace. Yep. They all being humiliated right in our face. It's been going on for a minute. I've been loving it. I told you that's my real entertainment. Now I'm going to show you the truth about Denzel, y'all, what everybody knows. This is what Denzel doing, y'all. Plays. He doing plays, y'all. Also, when you do plays, you got to work more. You got to do a whole lot of shows. So I went into this whole thing. Nobody's noticing how they being humiliated. When I say they put all them back in a place, you're going to see Denzel started doing plays. He's back doing plays. You're going to see Jay-Z and Beyonce has stopped singing and doing shit. You seen Jay-Z ass on that stage this summer. He back to a rapper. No, they're back to who they are. They got spanked up. Crowns knocked off. Okay, knock it off with the Black King shit. You guys work for us. You're celebrities. We paid you from the beginning. You're going to go back out there and work. Denzel, Jay-Z, Beyonce. When I said you're not noticing, they're getting older and working more. That's hazing. When you get older, you don't work more. They're working more, but they also have to work more because their name is trash. Who else working more? Will Smith. He's back rapping, going on tour, talking about he got a guy. They're working more. No, they being humiliated, y'all. Will Smith started as a rapper. Y'all know he been left. No, y'all got to get this shit. This shit is like when you made it to the executive office, they don't fire you, they make you be the janitor. So everybody gonna see you mopping them floors. You still in the building, but you gonna go back, you gonna mop them floors. That's what they doing to them, y'all. So that's why I say I get everything happening to them. Every single thing. See that? This what Denzel doing, plays, y'all. Guess who's the star of the play? That other guy is. They're using Denzel to stamp new actors. He is in bondage, y'all. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Hollywood bondage is different. Their punishment and bondage is make them work. Make their ass work. Jay-Z, Beyonce, you gonna work this summer. When it was the hottest summer ever, when I told you when they gotta work, their ass gotta sleep in hotels. That's the first thing to throw them out their shit. My people that know what's up, this is how it works. The first way to punish their ass, make it where they can't be home like that. Yeah, it's summertime. They want to chill, relax, go to islands. They want to do shit, live their life. No, make their ass work the whole summer. So you see Jay-Z and Beyonce going from state to state, hopping on planes, all planes, got the kids with her. Just use common sense, y'all. You human. You got to, now, y'all know how it is when you travel by plane, go to anywhere. Now, just think, you got to do that shit the whole summer, and you got your kids with you. That's Beyonce. That's what they had to do. Sleep in the hotels. Why? You on the road. That's working. That's how they pay their ass back. Make their ass work. That's to let them know you a singer. You entertainers. You know what? Make us feel good. You guys gonna entertain. Because y'all got too big-headed. They had to break their ass down. Why? They did get big-headed. It's called Instagram, y'all. When you got millions of people, you get 1 million worth of likes every day. Everybody cheering you on. You forgot the powers that be see that too? You forgot the powers that be actually watch them get big-headed? When you understand the powers that be, let them be in power over us. Meaning, let them make you think that they was these powerful people. But they just entertainers. It goes back to the Roman circus. That's it. They just entertainers. We had to believe they were bigger than what they was. But what I'm showing you is now they had to be reduced back to nothing. That's why Diddy's in jail, to show you he's nothing. They had to reduce that shit. Take that status off. Take that crown off. Take that shine off. Let him sleep on the floor. Let him smell that cell. Get it? Let him see that. Let him eat that food on that tray. Let him miss his mansion. That's what it's about, y'all. Making them miss their fucking lifestyle. In their world, that means they dead. You put Denzel in a 1-bedroom apartment, he gonna feel like he dead. That's them, y'all. So all of this is hazing and humiliating. We also know that Malibu got burnt down. So what I'm trying to tell you, that's what Denzel and them be at Hollywood, man. When I've been going into the slogan Hollywood on the run, Denzel been staying in New York City. That's where his play is at. You know what I'm saying? That's what his play at. Denzel ain't been in LA like that. No, y'all, the celebrities don't live in LA like that. Not like that. Only certain ones do. You even see Denzel in play, he look like he don't want to be there. What is Denzel used for? Ticket sales. Denzel gonna be doing the play. Well, there's also for people that never got to see Denzel in real life or in a movie. hey, I already know this shit selling a lot of tickets because that probably is a good show to go to in New York or on the road. It is because it's Denzel. It's something to go do. But that's what he being used for, y'all. He got to work more. What else about this play you know for a fact Denzel getting blackballed? He getting trolled, dragged. You didn't see this play promoted. I only know about this shit because I do homework, y'all. Other than that, I wouldn't know about this. I don't even know the name of the shit. I just be on top of this shit. But that's another proof. That's more proof that Denzel is not getting no clout. He is in the dirt. Yes, he's also being used to generate New York money. Get it? These plays on Broadway generate tourism. It generates tax dollars for the city. That's his job. Why? Denzel on Broadway. People are going to come from Jersey. They're going to come from Connecticut, Boston. They're going to come from all over. They get to see Denzel. They might drive from D.C. to get to see Denzel at that play. That's where he for. Get it? Tourism. That's why he's working for the summer. I know what's up. Summertime is tourist time, y'all. That's right. So, this is what Denzel doing, y'all. Now, the question is, y'all think Denzel really want to do this? I know he did. This is called lowering your stock in Hollywood, guys. Once you do these plays, you can never charge a lot of money no more, ever. You can't charge. You just can't. Because these plays don't pay you no millions. Even if that shit was, okay, Denzel, you get 100 grand per play. Even if it's that. Just they don't get millions for that shit. Get it? They don't get millions. Hell no. So this was to bust him down in Hollywood ranking as well. Guess who coming out with a new blockbuster? They work right now. Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes, Martin Scorsese and bring out another movie. The Rock got a movie. The Rock got a movie coming out soon. They filming now about the history of Hawaii and how the people used to run Hawaii and they had to beef with, yeah, they had to fight for Hawaii. It's a lot of shit being filmed. But I look, that's what I was telling you. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, they still at the same spot. Denzel, he was with them, he fell. That's what I'm showing you. That's what that means. That means he's not on Brad Pitt level no more. So now you got to understand when the history books are written, this is how Denzel went out in history. When it was all said and done, he went out doing plays in the end. That means his shit ended sad, y'all. For those who know the real shit. Yeah, you got to look at it, family. No. He went from this. This is the top of the acting game. You start out doing plays. You trying to get there you praying you get here one day. He made it. He went from this at the top. This is called the bottom, y'all. Period. What Tylerperry start doing? How you start? Plays, right? All right. That's how all actors start, plays. Plays. Then they go to commercials, stuff like that. Then they feature in shows, little extras. It's a building thing they do. Independent films first. Denzel did independent films that we never saw before back in the day. Yes, it's a way you go up a ladder, y'all. So he got to the top. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Once you get to the top, you don't do no damn plays like that. So you know what this means? He lowered his stock, y'all. Here's the proof. They got him acting with these other people, but these other people are getting clout. See, if you throw plays, this is a perfect investment because I only really got to pay Denzel, and then I don't got to pay the rest of the cast that much money, but Denzel going to make us all the money. He's going to generate all the dollars. He's a headline. So look at this play. It's money invested. Let's say this play might generate $30 million, but the whole play, they might only pay Denzel a total of $3 million. You know what I'm saying? Or out of Denzel and everybody, they only kicked out $5 million, but they made $30 million plus off the whole play, the whole summer. That's how it worked. But I also want you to see that this is your proof Denzel has fallen from grace, y'all. You see him with other actors. You don't know their name. This play been going on for months. I think this play been going on since March. You have not heard of it. That means he's finished, y'all. That means he's off the radar. He knows it. I know it. But a lot of y'all don't know it. Molly knows this. Stephen A knows this. I saw how they was looking at him. But it's not that. They just know. Look at Molly being fake. See that little smirk? Stephen A like. And if you watched it, y'all, you will see it like Denzel was a nobody. He was looking like a janitor. Like you could tell they didn't respect him. They couldn't Or it's like it was in their heart. They couldn't even praise him the right way and show him that honor and dignity of Denzel coming on First Take. It was like, hey, we got a chance to get Denzel on the show. Let's get him on the show. He is Denzel Washington. But you can tell, I saw his First Take a lot. It wasn't natural. This also is a way of Stephen A. might be trying to help Denzel, because they said they've been friends for years. Stephen A. know damn well Denzel been being dragged too. This is where they're trying to help. Y'all try to help. I'm gonna put you on the show. Try to get your image right. You know what I'm saying? So you see Denzel smiling right there being fake. But see what he don't know about First Take? First Take will film you when it's not your turn. So being that Denzel is an actor, he knows to go in actor mode when the camera on him. That's when he's smiling. But when he's not paying attention, see? That's how First Take do you. I know all about this shit. They'll film you when you're not watching. You get it? He was getting caught, not paying attention, but that's the real Denzel, y'all. That's Denzel when he's not being fake. And everybody know this, y'all. You can see it clear as day. As he got accused of this Diddy shit, he got older fast. Y'all know Denzel always looked like that, meaning he went to the gray hair. You see him right here. You look at him right here. The Alley Carter shit didn't stop. Even T.D. Jakes said they doing Denzel. I mean, everybody know he being destroyed. Now look how he looks. This is months later after this. Now look at him right there. Okay. Now months later, you'll see how much he changed. See that? Look how much he changed in a couple months. You get it? No, Denzel, he's stressing, y'all. He also know he's getting up. Denzel probably hoping he ain't next, like Malcolm Jamal, somebody, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, so now you see it, right? Now y'all see where this shit going at. When this shit been told me, now say if I didn't believe it, he going down. What you mean Denzel going down with you? What you mean by that? Man, what you talking about? Well, I just watched. And after shit kept playing out, I said, oh, yeah, it's for real. When I saw him do this, it's for real. He been trying to get himself right. He been trying to get his image right, but it's not working. So this is my proof that they all going down. Denzel is finished, y'all. Denzel was looking like that. But Denzel was partying with them a lot. Don't get it twisted. Yes, he was. They're both from Yonkers. Also, I assume, hey, I was reaching. I said, for all we know, him and Diddy could be related. Look like they got the same nose, the same ears. Hey, they could be related. Who knows? And they got the same goddamn hair. Anyway, let's go. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Because this Denzel, y'all, he's reduced to ashes, y'all. Denzel Washington, it was a good time you had. Rest in peace. End of the era, y'all. But if Denzel wasn't at Diddy parties, he wouldn't be in this trouble. Told you that's what it's about. It's about a big umbrella. Yup. And guess what, y'all? When Denzel became a superstar 20 years ago, it's no telling what he did. His allegations go back to when he was a superstar. It's no telling what he did, y'all. So just pay attention, because now we're going to get into the other part. When I looked at this again yesterday, something very important Katt Williams told him. Katt Williams told him a story. Katt Williams started talking about how he liked white women too, but he's scared to deal with white women in that game. Because he basically was saying, in this game, you fuck around, mess with the wrong one, you be ruined. He said it right here. See, in 2 weeks, he said it. He said, you mess with the wrong white woman. He said, your ass would be messed up in 2 weeks. He said, you be done in 2 weeks. Told that man to his face. Now, I never heard that part. But these are certain things people always knew. And I'm going to be honest, some people know that because you got certain women that's good, some ones are bad. And if you mess with the wrong woman and she white and she do you dirty, you're going to be slayed. That's just how it go. I know many people that should happen to. So I'm just not trying to go there. I just want y'all to see. Katt Williams is saying, yeah, I love white women too, but I can't deal with them like that because I'm in Hollywood and I'm scared that my career going to be over with. That's what he said. Right to that man's face. Katt Williams said, he said 3 things. Y'all heard what he said. He said, my whole goal was to leave Hollywood as a virgin, Get it? Go through Hollywood without having to suck on nothing. And he said, not messing with no woman, no white woman. He said, those are my 3 things. Look what happened now, y'all. Shannon thinking it's a joke. He said, you mess with them, the wrong one. He's basically said you'll be done in 2 weeks. What's up, Sister T? No, y'all, this shit is deep. Because he told that man to his face, y'all. He thought it was a joke. See that? Let's go, y'all. We about to get deep in the shit. We about to get deep with this shit. What I mean by this is this. We've now as of today, we have the full details, the full behavior what Shannon been doing, y'all. When I been spoke about, this is the real one he was scared of, y'all, because this the woman he was with, and he been allegedly trying to silence her for years. You got to look at it. She see this other young woman out of nowhere get a big payout. She like, what the fuck? That's supposed to be my payout. He did this to me too. I'm the one that was with him, and he did this too, and threatened. But showed you how he was trying to deflect from this one. Meanwhile, it's all coming out. Now, the new narrative on Shannon is, y'all, he really is not just that he abuses, he got this behavior where he gonna get his way. And if he don't get his way, that's what he allegedly threatened. But the main thing y'all have to understand, Shannon Sharpe was the face of the black community. So it also looked like he can turn the black community against you. Look at it like, okay, this woman, know he got a social media platform. Anytime he feel like it, he can go in there and say something about her and everybody be against her. See, they knew all of this stuff. Plus, they knew Shannon was on national TV. So this is part of the narrative why they were scared of him, because of his power and voice and his power within the community. That's one thing. The second thing is, yes, because he big and all this other stuff, but nah, it was his power. Michelle Evans accuses Shannon Sharpe of RAPE and retaliation. He forced me to my knees. Tell you, man, they want Shannon Sharpe to leave. But since he will not get off YouTube, he's going to learn the hard way. And later, we will be talking about the new YouTube law set today, where they will be using AI to scan channels for minors. They're going to be doing age fact check. Yes, coming up later. We'll talk about it. Back to this. Told you, man, it's the reason for all of this stuff. A night of horror. Michelle Evans details the 2010 assault. So you see how it's being promoted. I'm giving y'all the narrative how Shannon is being promoted in the real world, not on his platform, not to anybody in that world who believe his stupid ass. All right, he is embarrassing, y'all. If he was smart, he would fucking retire. Let's go. According to Evans, the violent incident occurred in 2010 after a confrontation about Sharpe's unfaithfulness. So allegedly he was cheating. She says the argument quickly escalated into something much darker and more traumatic. Let's go. A campaign of fear and silence. We're looking at the narrative, the real narrative on Shannon that's being laid out, y'all. Check it out. Evans says that after the incident, she wanted to go public with what had happened to her. But when she made it clear to Sharpe that she intended to speak out, he allegedly launched a terrifying campaign to silence her. A campaign of fear and silence. See, this is what I'm going to break down real quick. As long as Shannon is in media, he's a threat. Because I'm showing you the narrative is being put out that he uses threats. I put you on blast. That's one of his powers. Get it? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not just about his brutal strength. It's about his power. When I tell you how they abuse power. If I got a voice and I use my platform to slay people, get it? And yeah, that's like, since I've been doing this, I don't slay people that I know in real life. Even though could have did it a lot, I'm not like that. But it's not just that. I understand what that is. When you use when you know for a fact, you got people that listen to you, people that whatever respect you, It is nothing to say, yo, go on that person page and do this. Yo, it's nothing to do that. That's what they do. See that? That's the threat. If I do something to a woman in real life and I tell her, so-and-so, I'll put you on blast. Matter of fact, tomorrow on YouTube, I'm going to do a whole special on you tomorrow. See? Can't do that. That's what he was doing. Because remember, he was always on national TV. So also remember, these people become a threat. So if that woman threatened Shannon's career, of course he probably going to threaten them with their life. Get it? Now, because remember, back in the day, you was able to threaten people like that. Y'all know that. It was a time you could threaten people. And maybe it was no such thing as all them cameras. So I'm showing you the narrative on Shannon Sharpe. A night of horror. A campaign of fear and silence. Then the young lady right here says the same exact thing. This is why I say Shannon was trying to silence that one, because he already knew if the first one information would have got too big, it would have coincided with her, and then he would have never been able to front. See, he only been able to front a little bit because, oh, it's a laughing joke with the blacks because, oh, Shannon was messing around with OnlyFans model. He messed with OnlyFans model. Remember, it's people that don't never get the abuse part. They think everything a joke. They didn't get that this case with Shannon was going to be his truth revelation and reflection of his real behavior. So now his behavior is stamped by a woman that has been with him for years. That's why it's right here. It's this from 2010 to show his behavior. I'm also showing you how all of this stuff is still being covered around the world. But like I say, for some people, these are trending topics. They need them to eat. This is real shit. Shannon Sharpe should not be showing his face. Every day he show his face, he make them people look so horrific. Yes, he does. Let's go. In her lawsuit, Evans describes how Sharpe allegedly forced her onto her knees. Sharpe allegedly forced her onto her knees and committed non-consensual oral sex. The nightmare did not end there, Evans said. Sharpe then maneuvered her onto the bed and proceeded to have non-consensual vaginal sex while delivering a chilling message. He told me he was going to make it so no other man would want me, even recounted in her statement. These allegations depict an alarming pattern of power, control, and humiliation. Sounds like Cassie, doesn't it? Because I don't know why people won't get, they all do the same shh. They all do the same ish, y'all. That's why I kept telling you it was all of them. And this is why nobody in their right mind could go against Diddy, because they all are just like him in their own little way. They all got their own shit they did. All rich. You heard about before, people got boom boom rooms. They all got their shit they do, y'all. And none did. This is why they were all scared. That's why the whole thing is, hopefully they haven't been dealing with no minors. That's the whole thing with them. So, now I'm showing y'all, right? Whose face is Shannon really? I mean, this is my point, y'all. Who really is listening to Shannon Sharpe? Who's really watching him? Who's really watching him, y'all? Also, when I tell you this, all of this shit is analytics. Y'all always want to cancel somebody, but y'all don't never cancel nobody. Y'all always putting shit on somebody, but it's people in y'all face that are proven to be pieces of shit, that not only are pieces of shit, they represent y'all. And they also take y'all money. They also lie to you. They also don't do nothing for you, but you still watch them. So they can do analytics on his channel and say, hey, they still watching him. They still watching him. I guess they're into that stuff. I guess they're all like that. Then you're going to see why you get no mercy. There's no more mercy. Right? I don't think it's proven on record. Y'all have canceled nobody. I don't think it's on the record. Y'all have canceled nobody that deserved to be canceled. But how many I remember, but what? They tried to cancel Katt Williams. Remember that? That's what I'm going to keep telling y'all. Did they not try to cancel Katt Williams? Was he not in the dirt? Nobody. All right then. No, y'all, because they pick and choose. Katt Williams not from their family, y'all. He's not from their side of the coin. He's from the other side. This is when I've been noticing them, y'all. They don't have the same energy. They are a gang. If they don't like you, your ass outcasted. Only reason why Katt Williams is still here, because he hustles and works his ass off. It's two different sides, y'all. You're going to see it. On that one side, they all into the fame and clout. That's this side. That's the blue side. The red side, they all work their ass off. You know what else I'll show you? Lil Wayne. Get it? Stuff like that. You see Rick Ross? We can laugh and joke, but Rick Ross straight. He got those wing stops. You're going to see some of them work their ass off. They got their own shit going on. We can joke on Icecube, but he still got some shit going on. He with that other side. He not with that blue side. See, the blue side celebrities are all about the fame and the clout and the power of the black community. The celebrities with the red side, they're focusing on their money, staying out the way, and keeping their companies going. That's how they work. I can tell you a whole lot more. Kanye and a few others. We keep going. Steve Harvey. That's right. It's a line drawn, y'all. The celebrities that's on their way out of here is all of them under that regime. The clue is all of them that want to be stars forever, all of them that want to shine, all of them that do that black talk, all of them that bank on the money from the black community. The black celebrities under the red party, they don't just bank on black dollars. They got other shit going on. And a lot of them are favored by white people to this day. Eddie Murphy. Shit like that. So Eddie Murphy got a new movie? All right. He's with the red side. Conservative. When I told you about Floyd Mayweather. All right. Certain people that are okay, they are not disrespected. They still have their respect. They put in their work. They don't laugh and joke online. They don't have to convince you they're stars. They're not trying to keep a foot of control on the black community. They are the ones that stay out the way. It is that simple. Also, the ones that are the most successful, you will not see them a lot, and they work the least. When I told you this Negro has to work online, he has to work on YouTube to the day he dies, and I'm not playing with y'all. Unless you could tell me something else Shannon got planned in his future, he will do this to the day he dies. Club Shay Shay is about to interview Scarface, the old rapper, that one that almost had liver failure. This is where they're at. I told you, all they could do is interview each other. They're finished. All right? Finished. Shannon also is trying to interview Scarface because he's trying to keep the rap fans. One thing they all know is rap fans are stupid and they support you no matter what. Right? You can get caught humping on your own grandma and a rap fan will forgive you. They know this. So Shannon is now trying to cater to the rap fans. They support snitches. They support perverts. They support women abusers. They know this. It's the rap fans. It's the what? It's the men. Shannon Sharpe know his channel consists of men. Period. That's why those same men are being wiped out. Society has to be reset because men became too funky. Get it? They became too funky. Let's go. He told me he was going to make it so no other man want me. Evans encountered. Shannon, you're done. In her lawsuit, Evans described how Sharpe allegedly forced her onto her knees and committed non-consensual oral sex. So you got the pattern. Guess what? Another thing people didn't put together. Shannon tried to use an excuse of, this what made him look guilty too, his stupid ass. He tried to use the excuse of role playing, which means, yeah, I said that. Yeah, I be talking like that, but I was just role playing. Stupid. He supposed to say shit like, I didn't say that. He tried to lie and say his role. With the lawsuit he got, the one he paid out, he tried to say that was role playing. Even him talking on the phone, that's role play. That's how we play around. No, dummy. So you got the pattern, y'all. He make you do shit. He make the woman do shit. He forced me to my knees, and then he threatened her and forced his Jonas in her mouth, made her do stuff, all right, and didn't tell her, I make what no man wants you. I also think she was saying he was going so hard on her, he was trying to ruin her vagina, so no man would want her. I think that's what he was saying. I make what no man wants you. Ruin your shit. Yeah, man, ladies, you ain't know that's what some dudes be doing, man. They be in your ass go 1,000 miles an hour trying to destroy your shit, so no other man wants you. When I'm finished with you, you're never gonna get wet again. And you're gonna be loose. Don't worry, y'all. Shannon's gonna get his smoke. He's getting roasted as we speak. He told me he was going to make it so no other man want me. But what happened? He's in trouble now. He's in trouble now. The ghost of Katt Williams is on his ass. Now, what am I showing you? I'm showing you, y'all, how Shannon is not going to get a break. His career is already over, y'all. YouTube is not a career for a celebrity like Shannon. He now needs this money. Allegedly, he had 30 million. He paid out 23 million, y'all. Once again, Shannon, he's in media. He has friends. He has outlets. They don't want us to know that he paid out 23 million. I said about 18 to 20. How we know that? She wanted 50. 23 sounds about right. She wanted 50. Get it? 23 million. No, he's done, y'all. He's done. He got to work his ass off. Told that man to his face. He said, you mess with the wrong white woman in 2 weeks, your career will be over. Told him. What did I also say, y'all? I said what Shannon Sharpe didn't know. I said Katt Williams was telling him who he is straight to his face, and Shannon thought it was a joke. So rewind it. Everything Katt Williams said on that platform, I already said. So once he came out, I said, yeah, that's what's up. After this, I coined Katt my brother after this because he said everything. We on the same page. He said the same exact shit, just that he Katt Williams. So the Katt Williams thrill went away. I kept doing the same shit, what I do. And I told y'all, he gave a lot of y'all the last warning. He told y'all what was going to happen. But once again, they thought it was just ha-ha, he laughing content. They didn't get it. They also didn't get that everybody you believe was tough, telling you the truth, was liars. And the comedian that gets paid to be a joke for his whole life, he actually told you the truth. Yup, that's how it went, y'all. Everything is backwards. You going to believe everybody tell you lies? The one that's a joke, you're going to think is telling you lies, but he told you the truth. Because they know you're stupid like that. You believe him? Don't believe him. Let's go, y'all. Now he's being haunted. But I'm also showing you how the new real narrative on Shannon, whether you get it or not, is he really is an abuser. He really is a horrific, horrible man. And then now it's being played out as he took advantage of this young lady. Because the proof is he did it to an older woman. What did I say? If you notice, it's like Shannon don't want to do it with no woman his age. The proof is he did it to an older woman and did the same exact thing to a young woman. Now, for you racist people, see how racist you are? What if that was two black women and a white man did that to two black women? What would you say then? Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all. I'm just showing you the shit. He should not be showing his face at all. Definitely, if he's going to show his face, he better not never say nothing black out his mouth. He better not never talk black. He better not do none of that shit no more. Because that's what they said about Shannon and some of his fans. All right? When I tell you Antonio Brown, AB, been cooking Shannon since last year. Shannon Sharpe been having smoke with AB, but he been able to keep it low key. Yes. Ever since Shannon been fighting these zesty allegations, one of the main people that been on his head about him being zesty is Antonio Brown. Yep. Told you the reason why some of them like going to the gym, man. Some of them got that workout ball right there. Yep. Shannon Sharpe workout ball. That's what AB said about him. AB been destroying his ass. Yes, he has. What that woman said? He threatened to destroy my life, Evans said. He told me he would use the whole black community to ruin me. He told me he would use everyone he knew to ruin me. Told you, media, everybody. I turn everybody against your ass. That's what they really was scared of, y'all. That woman had a career. Get it? Why am I showing you that? Because that's the same exact thing Diddy did to the people that make Ciroc when he threatened them. That community had no clue how much power they got. That community had no clue that rich people was using them for leverage. Shit like that. Yep. That's why they owe y'all. If they use black people to get rich, to look good, when they look bad, you're not supposed to go down with the ship. You're supposed to destroy their ass. That's right. Get them out of here. Because at this point, all Shannon doing is making all y'all look bad. That's all he doing. Every day, he bringing humiliation to the nation. Every day. Every day. Especially you from Georgia. The fear was not just emotional. According to Evans, someone showed up at her home and made direct threats to her safety, sent by Shannon Sharpe, allegedly. He sent the goons at you. Sound like Diddy behavior. Uh-oh. Shannon might be in court like Diddy with this one right here, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. See, I like to look at shit different ways. The OnlyFans lawsuit could have been to set him up for the big fish. See? Hook, line, sinker. I'm showing you how this shit could be. She presses the charges, get the lawsuit. Now Shannon is guilty. Now she can come behind that. Get it? It's stamped. Fuck around. He be in court for her like Diddy and Cassie. And then more details come out on her in court on Shannon. See where it's at? You see how this shit can go now, right? That's what it's looking like. Because remember, this woman was scared. But now she's not. She's protected. But now she can come out with all the full details. So that's why now you're seeing the deep. Because she, in her mind, she still was scared this man got a voice. I also know what he's doing. This is what Shannon doing too. He's playing meat again. I know exactly what he's doing. Shannon Sharpe, see, you might look at Shannon Sharpe, or I might look at him like he's still going live. But you know what he's doing. You know he's smart, y'all. He knows if he steps down, he's gonna get destroyed more. He's staying online for one, to try to make certain people think he's still in power and he got a voice. So if you think about going against him, he still got a platform. That's one thing. Also to control the algorithm. He knows if he steps down, he's finished. He knows he has to show face. He has to try to keep himself good as much as he can and keep as little influence as he can. He knows if he steps down, it's over. He knows if he stays in his YouTube algorithm, he can balance it out a little bit. But I also said something about, I don't think Ocho Cinco with him for real neither. Why? Ocho Cinco and Antonio Brown is from the same place. I think they friends. But Antonio Brown been his arch enemy, y'all, the whole time. It's just that, remember, Antonio Brown, everybody taught not to like him. Don't like Antonio Brown, like Shannon Sharpe. Antonio Brown is with the red. Shannon Sharpe with the blue. Like Shannon Sharpe, don't like Antonio Brown. Meanwhile, Antonio Brown been on his ass because Shannon Sharpe was one of the main people to help Antonio Brown get kicked off of teams. Now, he campaigned against AB, y'all, on national TV. When AB was going through his shit, and AB stupid, man. What's wrong with you, man? Shannon was committing black on black crime on TV. And AB called him a house Negro, called him a coon. He didn't appreciate and respect that man. Because AB was saying, out of all the people, you the main one on my heels trying to get me kicked out. You the main one. So AB been on his ass ever since that shit, and he didn't stop. And every time Shannon been taking these losses, he been giving us clues about Shannon. This what AB said about Shannon. The way the light is switched on. Shannon Sharpe's light switch. Shannon Sharpe workout ball. He been destroying him, y'all. To show y'all, Shannon's not coming back, y'all. Nobody believes him. I gave you a clue. Antonio Brown is with the red people. Shannon Sharpe is not. Everybody red is against black entertainment unless they are with the red, period. I got to make it simple for you. It's not just that. They're not being spared because of their political affiliation. That's why they're not being spared or tolerated. Before they tolerate them, yeah, everybody been knew what they was. They were tolerated, still liked. But now, no. That's why I kept saying they have no more power. They don't have power, y'all. Power is one thing. Influence is another thing. They still got influence because people still believe in them and listen to them. But power, no. Shannon, no more power. LeBron James, no more power. Jay-Z, no more power. Beyonce, no more power. All right? Diddy, no more power. Diddy might still got a little bit of power. All right? But other than that, the rest of them, no more power. So, he threatened to destroy my life, Evans said. He told me he would use everyone he knew to ruin me. So he had that white woman scared to death. And she said he had somebody knock on the door. Allegedly. This fear was not just emotional. According to Evans, someone showed up at her. Yo, y'all, this sounds like a lawsuit coming to me. It sounds like a big lawsuit to me. All right, there you go right there. The emotional distress, these stories going back to 2010. That's the narrative. She couldn't live in peace all these years. He had in fear for 10 years. Nah, I think he's done. I think this going to be the real shit on him. That's my opinion. Let's go. Now, more horrific details of the lawsuit with him and the 20-year-old. Once again, Shannon Sharpe will be in the record books as the first man with a Hall of Fame career to actually give somebody else generational wealth. He will be known as the first person in history to ever give away generational wealth. We've never heard that in our whole life. He was the first one to do it. He will be in the Guinness Book of Records for that. When that woman is asked years from now, how did you get your wealth? Shannon gave it to me. That's what happened. Y'all also not looking at. He had the Sharpe generational wealth for the Sharpe family. He had to go take that money from the Sharpe family and give it to somebody else. He gave away the Sharpe generational wealth. That's what he did. The dummy. Then embarrasses his brother. No, he's going in the record books for that. The first man in history to actually give away generational wealth. That's the truth, y'all. He gave it away. Idiot. Idiots. This is how stupid he is, y'all. Fool. I could trick every day of the year legitimately with the right with legitimate woman every day if I want to. All right? He's rich. He could order a female to the mansion every day, like DoorDash. He rich, y'all. Every day. He can order a new chick every day and still be straight. No. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He's an idiot. One woman, generational wealth. See, idiot? That's what you get, man. Why am I saying that? Katt Williams told his ass. He said, I like white women too, but I'm scared of them. He said, because they can ruin your career. They can ruin your ass. He said one little lie, whatever you say, your career will be over in 2 weeks. He told them, y'all, 2 weeks and 2 weekends. You don't think that shit was ringing in Shannon's head the whole time? You don't think that ghost still haunting his ass? When I tell y'all the illest, realest stuff have played out in real life in y'all face, man. Hopefully some of y'all got it, man. This shit been so entertaining, man. This shit is still haunting what he said. Then not only that, then now on top of that, Monique told that fool, Shannon, you need to mess with women your age. Told him before the lawsuit, told his ass, man. Yes, Monique too, y'all. Yes. He's going to be haunted and tormented for the rest of his life for that alone. Y'all know it hurt more. Shit fuck you up more when you knew better or when somebody say, I told you so. Or when you knew somebody, nobody got to even get on your back. When you knew better some shit, you be more mad at yourself. When you ain't listen to somebody, you say, he told me that shit. That shit gonna hurt him more, y'all. I think Shannon was so scared of jail. He said, man, that fool had to empty the millions, and he want to look us in our face talking about he's straight. No, I'm sorry. Y'all have kept it real. If I was going to come back in y'all face right after I paid out, I'd have been crying, y'all. I'm sorry. I'd have been begging for y'all forgiveness. I've been begging. I'm sorry. I've been having tears in my eyes. I've been crying for real. I'm fucked up. I just worked 20 years. They just took all my shit. I've been crying for real, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I should have never did this stuff. I'm fucked up, man. I've been crying for real. Real shit. And then I'd have made y'all so y'all had to feel sorry for me. At least help me a little bit, man. Just don't leave me, man. That's what I did if I was him. This Negro want to come back like nothing happened. You know, I'm still in a good space, you know. I'm still good, you know. Don't worry, guys. You're going to see some stuff about me in the news, but don't worry about that stuff, y'all. I just wish ESPN would have kept it till Monday, you know. I'm ready for this stuff. Shannon, get your ass the fuck off YouTube. Get the fuck out of here, man. All right? Go, man. You're going to be in cuffs. You better go, man. I'm telling you. Because every day you go live, you're tormenting that woman. That's what they don't get. When you're accused of having victims, every day you're tormenting them. That's why now she's putting a narrative out that she's scared of you, terrified, and she's putting a narrative out, Shannon. She's scared of your power because your voice is listened to and respected. That's the narrative on you now, Shannon. What I mean is, you ever heard that saying of your mouth get you in trouble? That's Shannon right now. And the more he keep talking, the more he keeps showing his face, his ass gonna be in more trouble, y'all. Trust me on that. Look at Shannon. I gotta break it down. Y'all not getting it when I keep telling you the internet is the underground. This nigga think he underground from TV. That's what he think. He think as long as he not on TV, he can hang out with us underground forever. Shannon, get the fuck out of here, man. All right? You're not one of us. That's what he think, y'all. He think as long as he chilled downstairs with us in the basement, he got a career. No, man. Get out of here, Shannon. You from TV, fool. You been on TV, goddammit. Look, you only been on the internet about 2 years. Your whole life is TV. You want to hide under here with us because you know you embarrassed by your peers. Your career is over. So this nigga want to hang with us. That's all he doing, y'all. That's it. He want to hang down here with us. Meanwhile, he can't go nowhere else. He's stuck. That's what make this nigga funny. All right? You need to stop your shit, Shannon. All you got left is nightcap. But now, your mouth every day is about to put a nail in your coffin because they ain't stopping. Let's continue on, y'all. This shit around the world. Legal defense on Michelle Evans. She tried to kill her husband. You know what Shannon said about her? He tried to flip it and say she tried to get her husband whacked to be with him. Y'all believe that? This how he tried to flip it on her. Told you he been trying to fight this woman behind the scenes and fight a lawsuit, discredit her. He said that Shannon tried to say his sex was so good, she wanted to put a hit on her husband. You got to go full beat, Shannon. Shannon, one thing I know, bro, about women, man, when they happy, and you breaking them off, you going to be all right, bro. You going to be all right. No, Shannon, stop it, bro. Stop it. I know men that treat their women right never get accused for abuse, man. Now, women can lie on men all the time, man. But see, one thing they ain't going to do, man. If you was sexing them right, Shannon, certain things they're just not going to make up, man. So just stop it, bro. Yo, Shannon tried to say that, man. She tried to get her husband killed to be with me. I don't know what she talking about. Man, Shannon need to stop his shit, y'all. Let's look at this shit again, y'all. I told you, every time it's certain people I get my laughs on, Shannon one of them. That nigga's funny. Now, she accusing Shannon, he forced me to get on my knees. So he tricked y'all in the media. This how you, see, look at the date. See the date? This is what I'm trying to show y'all, man. How they finesse the fuck out of media. April 25th. Y'all know I just showed y'all when the lawsuit officially got put in on Shannon. It was April. See, the young lady, it became public for us in April. But at the same time, I told you, Miss Michelle Evans was on Shannon's neck the whole time. See, April 25th. So Shannon media was able to sway us to the young girl and everybody discredit the older woman. Because remember, she wasn't a hot topic. But I was telling y'all, this shit goes together. It's parallel. Now look at it like the young girl was the proof needed to catch his ass. Make him hang himself. Because he don't know. They could have been watching him. They could have been warning him. But the young lady got his ass. For all we know, Shannon was at the gym. They met at the gym. He could have been at the gym first. Next thing you know, that young lady joined the gym and he took the trap. He could have been put in the trap the whole time. And the whole time, right? The young lady is the proof. Now, his ex, she not scared. Now she can come out now. She got all the proof. Now she want her payout. He did this to me. He did it the worst. What else about Miss Michelle? She had a career. She's a somebody. She's a somebody, y'all. So it might be her turn next, y'all. So that's why Shannon is still trying to play it calm and cool. Shannon Sharpe explosive legal defense on Michelle Evans. She tried to kill her husband to be with him. Shannon, stop your lies, bro. Let's go. Now, what I told you. We're going to get into some other funny shit. Look, he told me he would use everyone he knew to ruin me. So look, AB and them ain't stopped. Nobody stopped. Hey, Shannon, I hope you don't have minors on your channel. Once again, today, YouTube is starting the campaign of a new AI program scanning YouTube channels to verify age of young people. As of today, YouTube will know if you have minors on your channel and in your chat, or if you and also if you're getting money. Let me find out a lot of y'all been getting donations from minors. Let me find out a lot of y'all gonna get caught because you were getting super chats from 15-year-olds. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So some of y'all that's into this stuff, you can order the Shannon Sharpe workout ball for $15. All right. That's all you need, and you straight. Like a biblical, Katt Williams was like a biblical prophet on Club Shay Shay. He came on a podcast and changed Shannon's life. That's right. He made him rich. But he didn't take heed to the blessings, the warnings. He didn't appreciate the platform and being able to have money. Shannon Sharpe didn't become more of a nice guy after that. Shannon Sharpe became worse after that. That's why he had to fall, y'all. He got big-headed. He started bragging about all the money he got and what he be buying and shit. Family, I heard this man bragging about $7,000 coats. Shit like that, y'all. I heard that man doing real big bragging. Yes. Yes. But he didn't know. He was rubbing people the wrong way. So, let's speed it up. Because Katt Williams tried to tell that man, right? But warned him over and over. A year later, it all came crashing down. Told him on Club Shay Shay. He came on that podcast and changed that man's life. But warned him over and over. And a year later, it came crashing because he didn't listen. No. Idiots never listen. They always think in their head they're going to do shit their way. But they'll learn one day. All right, so now, right? AB is still cooking them. AB didn't stop. AB, see the reason why I brought up AB, thank you very much. Thank you. Hold up. Thank you, Chiquita Willer. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's my whole point. I'm trying to make people laugh their ass off. I'm trying to make people laugh and shit. Yeah, I'm trying to get people in trouble and shit like that, written up, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, salute, Free Thinker. Appreciate you, bro. AB is the one that made Shannon step it up because AB been calling him, you know what, for a minute. So a lot of the shenanigans when he pulled that shit with the phone, y'all, that was a stunt. We spoke about that already. But what I didn't know is Shannon was trying to fight the fruity allegations because he knew AB would call him fruity online. Yes, they got personal beef, y'all. I saw Antonio Brown trolling Shannon about being fired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He showed a man on the train station spazzing out, going wild. And he said that was Shannon Sharpe after he finally got fired. Yeah. So AB been trolling the fuck out of him, y'all. Yes, he had. These are actually posts he been doing on that man. The Shannon Sharpe workout ball. The Shannon Sharpe light switch. So he been cooking him, y'all. Cooking his ass. And Shannon can't take that shit, y'all. Remember, man, everybody can't take jokes, man. it's some people you actually can kill them with jokes. You can, man. I know about this shit, man. I told y'all, man, I grew up in that shit, y'all. I'm not trying to talk about myself, man, but I'm telling you, man, we grew up joking on people till they cry, man. It's two things. Either you're going to have to joke, you're going to be able to joke back, or you're going to be able to fight, because we're not going to stop. We send you in the house with jokes, straight up, 1,000 jokes. Cook your ass. You better learn how to joke. So I learned that shit as a teenager, y'all. That's why it's nothing nobody going to ever say about me, man, that I give a fuck about or get it. I'm going to laugh. I'll laugh at this shit if it's funny, because that's what we do. All right? But some people, y'all, they can't take that shit. Some people will fucking go crazy. One joke, one bar, one word. They will fucking lose it. Oh, shit. They can't take that shit, y'all. Hey, y'all, remember back in the day, remember in school, all this shit, it was always people that cry when you joke on them. They go tell. Guess what? Them people grow up, they still can't take jokes. If you couldn't take a joke when you was a kid, you grown, your ass still can't take jokes. That's right. That's why I ain't never in my life strike nobody on YouTube. I don't care if anybody ever says shit about me. If they did or not, I don't know, and I don't care. I ain't gonna strike nobody. I don't give a fuck. But a person that's sensitive, if you say about me, they're gonna strike your ass quick. They can't take jokes, y'all. Remember, in this game, you got to take what you dish out. So that's the main thing about this game, why it's not fair. This is what I'm talking about. They get paid for a living to talk about people. That's the whole key. They get paid for a living to talk about people. You say one word about them, they start panicking. That's when you know they frail. Frail as fuck. Get it? That's Shannon. So, no, y'all. You must know how to take. If you can't joke, you better at least know how to take a joke. That's just it. Because joke consists of a lot of shit that ain't true anyway. So anyway, man, this is the real joke. Shannon is the real joke, y'all. But I'm showing you once again in India, the times of India. I love to show y'all world news overseas. And now I get to show you the narrative. Because remember, overseas, they're not sparing no black man, y'all. They're not sparing that man. You know what I'm saying? And if they are racist, or if they do believe in black stereotypes, they be having fun with the shit, y'all. So, do y'all know? Let's see how many of y'all knew this. Do y'all know Shannon Sharpe said out his mouth to this woman, "This coochie is so good, it's giving me chills." No, not the coochie. I mean, yo, y'all. You know what else I think he was doing? You know what I think he was doing too? And this woman got hip. Being that Shannon Sharpe knew he was being accused of being zesty. And he was trying to prove to us so much he's not zesty. Remember, he leaked the first IG video audio. I think he was filming this woman, and I think he probably was going to drop some shit on her, y'all. I think he was going to drop some shit on her to make us think he's not zesty. We about to get into the story. Yes, he was filming her and all that. I think he was preparing to drop some shit on her. And I think she probably got hit. Part of it said, "Motherfucker, you about to pay me." Yes, y'all. I think he was also, I think he had a plan to sacrifice her anyway. Get me an OnlyFans model. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to use her to get these allegations off me. And when them young boys and Unc, they going to see Unc up in this 20-year-old, they going to know Unc ain't zesty no more. I told you Shannon Sharpe was hilarious, y'all. Yo, y'all. I think Shannon got in all this trouble. He was fighting allegations. Shannon is the proof, y'all. I be trying to think of other words because I'm trying not to say I told you already or what I said. Check it out. Shannon. He knows exactly what he's doing. Let me just speed it up for y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's just go, man. I'm trying to bust out laughing. Now, this is in India. There's people in India waking up. They go online just like you. You going to listen to your bloggers. They got their news. Now, let's look at what they're saying. The lawsuit filed against him by the 20-year-old OnlyFans model by paying her a whopping $23 million. Even overseas, they're joking about Shannon paying out generational wealth. All right. Now, like I said, look, if they don't come out that closet, they're not going to get no money anyway. So I'm going to tell you the truth. If Shannon Sharpe would have came out that closet, he wouldn't be in no trouble. He wouldn't be in this trouble because he wouldn't have had to prove to us that he's not zesty. He would have been okay. Him trying to prove to us cost him $23 million. So let's go. But the whole scandal is far from over. Say it again so they get it clear. The whole scandal is far from over. But Shannon Sharpe is online lying in black people's face, acting like it's all over because he's still trying to get that money. What else? The clout. Let's go. By paying her a whopping $23 million, a total of generational wealth, but the whole scandal is far from over, as the NFL legend recently got fired from ESPN after stepping down from his role earlier this year. Shannon Sharpe has been accused of sexually assaulting a young woman, and the details are gruesome. Here's what they think about Shannon Sharpe. That's it, y'all. He's finished. All right? Overseas is what they say. Look, the India Times. Look what they saying. Audio leak. Shannon Sharpe, freak. Shannon Sharpe is a freak. They call him a freak in India. I told you y'all the freaks. I told you they call the blacks the freaks. They didn't believe it. They didn't believe it. They didn't know the word freak is worse than it. They didn't know it's worse than it. They didn't know that, y'all. Freak means a whole lot. Freak means stay away from them. They coochie takers. They're minor touchers. They're weirdos. They're not to be trusted. They're going to get you. They're going to make you do something freaky. Stay away from them. They're perverts. That's what freak means. Code word, pervert. Code word, hornball. Always horny. Always, I'm telling you, man. In India, they call y'all freaky, man. Let's go. Let's go. I've been trying to break the code for some of y'all, man. Y'all been so brainwashed for so long, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Look, India Times. Audio leak, Shannon Sharpe a freak. She was 19 when they met. Shannon Sharpe accuser releases phone call. I'm going to effing choke the ish out of you. So look. Now I want y'all to see the narratives that's going. All right, y'all. This giving you the proof it's a campaign on him. All right? When you see this right here not going away, she coming back. It's still going. It's still going. Boom. So being that this still going, you see the other stuff coming out. Overseas, they pushing it. They know he's in America. He got to say so in America, meaning it's easier to destroy them outside the country as well because they don't get to catch all that media. So what I'm showing you is you see India working. The news dropping on him every day. August 13th. To give you a clear background, this being dropped on him in real time because they're helping to push the narrative that Shannon Sharpe is an abuser, and the narrative on him overseas is this black man took advantage of a 19, 20-year-old. That's the narrative on him. So it don't matter what he say on his channel. It don't matter what you make up in your head. It does not matter what you think. They look at him as an abuser of a youngster, and he should be better than that and bigger than that and have more pride and dignity. But he's being looked at as a man that could not get a real woman and took advantage of a barely legal woman because he got her at 19. What is that, y'all? Barely legal. What they like? Minors. If they can't get minors, they know what? Barely legal. He's the proof. Barely legal. But they like when they look young. That's the key of barely legal. They like when they look 16, 17. They like when they look young. You know damn well she look young, y'all. To me, she's like a little girl. That's what I call little girls, y'all. She look young to me. Know what young girl mean to me? No conversation. No, what I said. If he was dealing with her, he was supposed to just have a consensual stuff and then she go her way and that's that. But the truth is he shouldn't have been dealing with her like that. Because it went into some relationship type of thing, back and forth. That's why he's in trouble too, y'all. It's being looked at as he tried to get with this young lady, get in her mind, groom her to be his Cassie, what he wanted it to be. And that's why you're also going to see he got in trouble for her the same exact time Diddy was in court for Cassie, because it goes together. They have been showing you the behavior of the alleged black man that's a sexual deviant. whether he's in a marriage, whether he's solo, whether he's rich or poor. They've been trying to show the world the behavior of these people, because the national campaign is, when you go to America, you stay away from them. Just let them abuse them. Just let them do it to themselves. That's it. Other than that, stay away from them. That is the narrative, where she is a hero around the world, y'all. And he is looked at as a piece of shit. Get it? He should not be showing his face. Let's go. India Times, Shannon Sharpe anally sexually assaulted the 20-year-old OnlyFans. Now I'm showing you. You see their news? They're not sparing him at all. Not sparing him. Because he made a payout. He's guilty now. So they can say that. He did it. You gonna play around with it. No, that's what he did. And that's what he paid for. Get it? He told that girl, this so good, you give me chills on my arm. Girl, you see this? That's what he allegedly said, y'all. Ain't no more allegedly. He paid out. Shannon Sharpe might have settled $50 million lawsuit to 20-year-old OnlyFans model. But the controversy is far from over. The NFL legend, who was once considered to be one of the most talented and popular players in the world, has now been getting brutally trolled by fans. And when I saw that shit, I would laugh my ass off. Huh? The whole world knows Shannon being trolled by his fans. People like me, I wasn't one of his fans, allegedly. He was a good guy. I thought he was. Only for football analytics, y'all. Meaning, if I told you I never listened to Shannon football on first, no, I did. Yeah. But I'm also one of the people destroying his ass. That's right. I'm not the fan to get played. That's y'all. I'm not the fan to get touched on, don't do nothing. Yeah, when they tell us lies and finesse us, take our money, and you get it? That's them fucking us over. Yeah. No, you're going to get some smoke too, Shannon. You can get up out of here. Time to go, Shannon. They say you a kid, man. They're saying you fucking like barely legal. And on top of that, you're being charged as you destroying this young lady's anal before it had a chance to fully develop. They saying as soon as that woman anal, but she's not even 21. They saying you was destroying her backside before she's 21, bro. You ain't looking at that. No, you took advantage of her, Shannon. Yes, you did. You ruined her, bro. Stop it. That's why you made that payouts. For all we know, she might can't even walk straight. We don't know nothing, man. For all we know, she can't have kids. We don't know what you did. All right? As you clearly see, y'all, she looked like a little girl. That's what I see. So, like I said, I'm not the person, like, I understand. If they're old, but I'm not into little girls like that. They into little girls. A little girl is a grown woman with a childish mentality. A little girl is also, she can be old, but look like a little girl. Meaning she could be 25, but she can look 16. I'm not into that kind of shit. Shannon is. Let's look at her picture. We know she's 20, but does she look 20? She looked like she could be 16, 17, 18. Guess what else? They know that too. A lot of OnlyFans models, a lot of sex workers look young on purpose because they know men like young girls. I know about all that shit, y'all. When I saw a special on TV, it was somewhere online, and they showed the prostitute, the woman, she was like a crackhead prostitute, and she would come out dressed as a little girl on purpose. And they asked her, "Why you dressed like that?" She said, "Because a lot of them they like when you look young. They like young girls." So this woman was old, grown as hell, like 30, like she was grown, 30 something, 40, but she was purposely dressing like a little girl because they know that's what them niggas like. Yes. That's why they do it like that, y'all. They like barely legal. That's why she looked like that. But you also seen pictures looking older. They know what they be doing, y'all. This is what when I got into a while ago when I was saying, y'all, I like slim women. Ain't nothing wrong with no slim woman. I don't care how slim she is. But I was making a point to show you that they like a certain body type. And I was joking saying they like little boy bodies. They like little bodies because it makes them feel like that person is a minor. It makes them feel like they got full control. When you understand these men in Hollywood are very, very, very low self-esteem because they get played with dildos and shit. They like women that if not only do they want to control you, they want to feel like they're in control. So when you look like a little girl to them, he big, he feel like he in control. I'm telling you, this shit is all mental. All black celebrities are under a mental spell. All right? They're all under a mental condition. You should be able to see it now. That's why I say I've been studying their behavior and their psyche. to understand it's not just they get the money, it's also a way, they become somebody else, y'all. They become detached. So I know psyche. I know for a rich man to mess with a young woman, that's mental. If I can sit back and think of all the women I can have, why would I just be getting caught? Why would I be getting caught with a 20-year-old? I'm just showing y'all, man. This man's supposed, see, this is what happens when I'm showing you, when you live that double life. Shannon, if you would have kept a nice lady on your arm, I don't care if she was 30, 28, it doesn't matter. If you would have been known as the type to keep a bad woman on your arm, you would never be in this shit. But since you don't be with women, and since you got accused of sleeping with Hollywood, your stylist, you've been trying to show us that you're straight. But I'm going to keep showing you it's men like him. It's a lot of men like him, y'all. The Diddy trial was about bisexual men in the closet, y'all. The down low brothers in the closet. They don't want to come out with their men lovers. They don't want to come out with their woman lovers because they buy. That's the code to buy. Don't come out with your woman. Don't come out with your man. That's Shannon. But if you would have came out with your man already, you wouldn't be in no trouble. If you would have came out with a woman, you wouldn't be in trouble. Y'all only in trouble because y'all getting caught up living these double lives now. You've been doing it so long, y'all don't get it. Sorry to tell you that. You don't get it. And it's not like this, Shannon. It's not like, okay, Shannon was in a relationship with this woman, but as soon as they broke up, he got with a young girl. Okay, he was just in a relationship with a woman his age, now he with a young girl. That's different, see? He didn't do that. He was in a relationship for years. I heard him talking about he don't want to be in a relationship. I heard him say a lot of shit towards women, y'all. That's when I started peeping this show. When I was listening to them for sports, and then like the second hour, they would get into other shit, and I wasn't into it. And I used to listen to them like, yo, they sound stupid. For one, they gonna get in trouble talking about all this sex shit, and they be trying to talk about women like, you can tell they straight fake, but they trying to get woman fans. So you can actually hear them trying to pander the woman. And that's when I started hearing Shannon talking about what he do in the bedroom to woman on the show. So I've been new, y'all. I said, these idiots keep talking about sex during the Diddy trial. They don't get it. Another thing. I was going to have a show talking about adult content, meaning grown-up talk, shit like that, about relationships, stuff, all that kind of stuff. I said, nah, I ain't doing that shit. I've been said that because I said, you know what? It ain't going to come out right. All this Diddy shit, freaky shit, can't be talking about sex. Even if it's legit or respected like that. That's not the season for that shit. I already knew that part, y'all. I was surprised they didn't get it. So let's go. I'm sorry to drag it out, y'all. Let's go. Shannon Sharpe, anally, sexually assaulted. That is what he's being accused of. That is how he's being portrayed. That is who he is. Whenever they see his face, they're going to think about how he violated this woman, y'all. Shannon he really is a RAPE, y'all. That's what he is. He paid out for it. That's who he is, y'all. So when I say that, I'm letting you know, whoever forgives him, that's on you. Whoever watch him, that's on you. The lawsuit stated Sharpe grabbed her head, forcing her to look at him as she sobbed. He said at that point, look at this. Look at my arm. I've got chills. That's how good this is. Wow. Sound like a weirdo to me, y'all. Sound like a pervert to me. What was Shannon Sharpe's defense? They be role playing. No, Shannon. We also gonna get into you was filming this woman. I think you was performing, trying to film this woman to convince me and the bros that you're not zesty, and you went so hard on this woman, you violated her. That's what I think. I also think, yeah, y'all do have y'all fun, but I think maybe you put the pressure on her. I think because AB and everybody was calling you zesty, Shannon, I think you put the pressure on this woman. I think you wanted to react with a video fast, and you wanted to make a point of filming a video, and you was going to use this young lady to do it. And I think you was going to use this woman for clout, for Club Shay Shay nightcap views, because you was going to leak a video on her that was going to say, girl, look at my arm. You see these chills? That's how good this is. Meanwhile, we also have proof you destroyed this woman's backside, Shannon. Yes, you did, bro. That's what the $23 million was for. Look at this. Look at my arm, girl. I got chills. That's how good this is. All right, you getting it clear now, y'all? Don't forget, y'all, this news is in India. Told you that's how you look at y'all. The old stereotype of King Kong, the black sexual buck deviant, can't keep his meat in his pants, hump anything, from family to dogs to anybody. That's who they are. That's the narrative, y'all. It don't got to be the truth. That's the narrative. Around the world, Craig, in India. See that? Now look. Shannon Sharpe allegedly filmed sex acts with 20-year-old. What is the date? August 12th. Showing you. This is all new shit. Meaning they're not going away. The campaign is still on Shannon, y'all. Until his ass leave, it's not going to stop. Shannon Sharpe allegedly filmed sex acts with 20-year-old OnlyFans model and shared them without consent. All of this was in the lawsuit, y'all. That's what we're looking at too. We're looking at why he paid out. Why? You got your proof, y'all. What I think he was going to film her to use her as the next leak footage of a Shannon Sharpe leaked sex tape. I think she got hit. Yeah, that's what I think, y'all. Because he was filming her. What am I showing you? Shannon Sharpe being roasted in a language I don't know what it means. I showed y'all this same exact thing happened with the diddler. Same thing with Shannon Sharpe. They're getting cooked in other languages. Let's do it again on the channel, y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all again. This is what we do. What language is that? I need one of my geniuses, somebody from around the world. What language is that? All I know is 20-year OnlyFans, idiot, payout. That's all I see. That's it. Showing you the campaign on Shannon did not stop. It's not going to stop. What does that say, y'all? Help me out, please. What does that say? I don't know that language. Hindu. That's Hindu? It does. I think it is. No, y'all. I have to keep repeating it because they won't stop. The only people they're trying to convince, only people they're still trying to keep their face with is the black community. They will jump off a bridge, y'all. Shannon will blow his brains out before he sits and lets the black community slip out his fingers. He's not going to do that. They all know this, y'all. They all know that if everybody turns on them today, they'll all finish. So he knows. As long as I can keep them away from this shit, that's why he has to keep going live. The more he goes live, he can distract. Because if he don't go live and this shit coming out 24/7, Shannon knows. And they all know they all know they being destroyed every day as well. So they got to put on fake smiles every day. That's what I was showing y'all with Denzel. When they got to put on fake smiles. Meanwhile, they're miserable. See that? Denzel with the fake smile right here. But Denzel is not smiling at all. Soon, Shannon going to be just like that. All right, so let's speed it up. Back to India exposure. While the 20-year OnlyFans model has accused Shannon Sharpe of sexually assaulting her, there are also many details of how the NFL legend demanded control over her time and body. So y'all see the narratives, right? All right. The lawsuit detailed an incident from October 2024 when the 20-year-old OnlyFans model was forced to get inside her car. Once Shannon Sharpe and the young woman reached her apartment, the NFL legend allegedly anally assaulted her after forcing her to perform oral sex on him. Now, how is this possible? Well, we know sometimes women don't feel like it. So I'm showing you how, yeah, they could have been messing around, but that day she could have not want to be bothered. She could have been on her period. That's another thing could have been. All right? But she didn't want to do nothing. That's how I go. Girl, I came over here for nothing. Yeah, I can see him saying that. Let's go. Oops, photo of OnlyFans model. Shannon Sharpe said is trying to take him down, along with Tony Busby. Now, once again, did we get an apology? You got your proof. Shannon Sharpe lied to everybody with a straight face. ESPN said, get the fuck out of here, Shannon, your lying ass. Go with it. Go to your people. Go where they believe you at. Get the fuck out of here. That's Shannon. He came and told all of us, it's a shakedown. Tony Busby out for him because he black. He tried to use the black card against the white girl. That's what he tried to do. They're trying to take a black man down with a white woman. That's what he tried to do. That's why the first victim didn't come out, because she know the game. He's going to try to make it look like the white woman trying to take him down. That was the biggest lie he did. That was one of his biggest crimes too. Get it? That was his lie, y'all. Instead of him saying, y'all like white women. That's my preference. No. I keep telling y'all, nobody cares about nobody's preference. But when your name is Shannon and you always got to market yourself to black people, you have to hide everything. So you got to market yourself to black people as this cool hip that's so black. But behind the scenes, you like other shit. It is okay. But when you was dissing black woman, calling them bald-headed, you look worse. That's what the point is. It's not about him messing with that woman. He trashed black woman. Then the black woman told him, Shannon, you need to mess with somebody your age. He said, I don't want no old woman. That ain't my cup of tea. All right? Woman looking good for their age now, even up to 60 now. That's what it is. They take care of themselves. Go look at Angela Bassett, but there's a lot of them. No, we don't want to hear that shit, Shannon. No, you like barely legal and buttholes. We got proof on that. That was your payout set. You like youngsters and butthole. That is your payouts. Shannon, the diddler, made a payout. You made almost the same payout as him, but everybody not getting it. Diddy paid Cassie 30. He paid his Cassie 23. This situation with him and her is the same thing as Cassie. The same thing. Only difference is the Diddy trial had GAY sex in it. Same shit. I get it clear. Same exact thing. Only difference is Shannon ain't facing prison time yet. But if that shit heat up with her, his ass might be just like Diddy. Yup. What'd she say? What did she say? A night of horror. She says the argument quickly escalated when she caught Shannon cheating. It escalated into something darker and more traumatic. This is her narrative on him. A campaign of fear and silence. She's saying that Shannon Sharpe put a campaign of fear on her ass and silence to keep her quiet. Evans says that after the incident, she wanted to go public with what had happened to her, but when she made it clear to Sharpe that she intended to speak out, he clearly launched a terrifying campaign to silence her. Way back from 2010. His career would have been over back then. He knew that. So he was able to scare her. After that, he got to deal with Skip Bayless, Fox. He was able to sustain his career a little longer, even though he got kicked off CBS for allegations. All right? Evans described how Sharpe allegedly forced her onto her knees and committed non-consensual oral sex. The nightmare did not end then. Evans says even Diddy is not accused of that behavior, y'all. Not with no woman. Everything Diddy is accused of that behavior is in lawsuits by men. I done told you already. It said he did that to men, forced them to do stuff, not no woman. He didn't do this to no woman, y'all. As of now, you have the proof that Shannon is just as bad as Diddy. What y'all don't get is he was not favored like Diddy. He didn't dance like Diddy. It's not covered like the Diddy trial. He did the same exact shit. He might have did worse. Huh? He might have did worse. You got the proof. He destroyed that woman's background and he threatened her. You got proof on that, right? It's just that he's a football player. He's not a gangster rapper. So you never thought he'd do that now, would you? But if you think about a rich man with his career on the line, if he's scared this woman going to ruin his career, that's how they become killers. You ever heard of that guy, Ray Carew, put that girl, he hid in the trunk? You ever heard about them football players that got caught killing his baby mother? One thing now this is how they always get caught up. When they scared they're going to lose their money, that's when they start thinking stupid. So it don't shock me him getting caught up. Shannon also knew that these zesty rumors was on his heels. He knew that. You can't have a man-based platform if a percentage of men think that you're zesty. Not because you're zesty. It's because, Shannon Sharpe, you play football. We thought you were straight. That's why he can lose fans. When he trying to sell what? Wine. How many of y'all know Shannon was selling his liquor on his platform? Told you the nigga greedy. He was selling alcohol. He's selling merchandise. In my mind, what I say, Shannon, ain't nobody buying that shit. Nobody wants Negro merchandise. Sorry to tell you that. Not with your name on it. He had a clothing line called 84. I'm like, nobody wearing that shit. But he was trying to sell everything he could, y'all. So I'm going to tell you what Shannon was doing. His nightcap monetized. He get a check off that. He in a deal with somebody. Check off that. He getting sponsorship. Oscar Mayer companies getting check off that. Selling alcohol, check off that. Selling his clothes, check off that. Now you see why this nigga wasn't trying to leave. You see why he had every set plan to make every dollar he can up to the black community. Every single plan to do it. Huh? That's why I don't sell merch because of black people, y'all. That's why I don't sell no fucking merch. All right? You want to support me? Get yourself a membership. Do that for yourself, and that's how you help me too. I don't sell you shit. That's my thing. Because I'm not going to get no cheap-ass shit and sell it to y'all like it's popping because I'm going to embarrass myself. If I ain't selling you quality, I ain't selling you nothing. I'm saying it for a reason because you're going to see everybody had a platform. They do the same shit. Start the platform. I get my little following. Now I'm going to sell this little merch. They all did the same shit, y'all, because it was fair game on your money. Shannon Sharpe has no content. If Shannon Sharpe don't interview nobody, if Ocho Cinco leaves the show, Shannon Sharpe will have nothing. If Shannon Sharpe do exactly what I do every day, he would not make it. What's that? Just cover topics and give your opinion. He would not make it. Nobody wants to hear his mouth, y'all. And on top of that, around the world, you got the proof he is being portrayed as a rapist. Shannon Sharpe allegedly filmed sex acts, pervert, rapist, same thing. All together, y'all. So look, what they saying about him. We almost done with Shannon. This is extra details from the case. 13-page complaint against Shannon Sharpe, the 20-year-old OnlyFans model, stated that after many months of manipulating and controlling a woman more than 30 years younger than him, and he repeatedly threatening to brutally choke and violently slap her. Shannon Sharpe's story is completely opposite to the OnlyFans model because he lies. Meanwhile, once again, I'm going to show you what they said about Shannon. Shannon Sharpe actually went live on IG while getting freaky. Bingo. He accidentally went live. No, he dropped the video on himself. That was the audio. But I think he was going to do a second part 2 of the video with her. That's why they're telling you right here, y'all. Look, Shannon Sharpe. Hold up. Not that part. Let me go to the other one. That's letting us know he violated her backside. The part where they telling us he was filming. That's to give us the clues, y'all. He was working on dropping some goddamn tapes. Let's go. Right here. Hold up. One more part. He would choke and violently slap. However, Shannon Sharpe his version of the events are far more what the lawsuit states. The NFL lawsuit has denied such claims as he maintained that a lot of fantasy role play. So he's saying he trying to say his excuse was bondage, y'all. Sex games. Which means Shannon is admitting to the freaky, perverted behavior and the threats. Get it? Shannon saying stuff like, get on your knees. Put this in your mouth. You just role playing. That's what he said. Now, this is what I'm trying to show y'all. A lot of us know what he did. When he came out talking, once he said role play, he incriminated himself, y'all. Because he's admitting, yeah, I said that stuff, but I was just role playing. You also got to remember what backfired on Shannon. Y'all forget he actually leaked audio on himself. That's what really put the nail in his coffin. Remember, he tried to jump in front of the shit and drop the audio to make it like it's consensual. No, man. See, listen to the tape. This is what we do. It backfired on y'all. He incriminated himself. Everything Shannon did to himself. This when I knew he was really stupid, y'all. No, he admitted it through his excuse was role playing. We just being freaky. No. So right here, you're going to see it. The NFL legend has denied such claims as he maintained that a lot of fantasy role play and BDSM was involved in a consensual relationship. So he's saying it was all consensual we did, but we just play freaky like that. I'll be freaky. No, stop it, bro. You was abusing that young lady. You was getting her, doing whatever you want with her. Yes, you was. I believe that shit. Because she young, that's why. Period. Now, to close out the bottom part, I laughed my ass off when I saw this shit. Shannon Sharpe also leaked their text messages to prove his version of the events, but it ended up getting his ass a lawsuit. He incriminated himself. Now, what else? This is what made me laugh right here, y'all. He tried to release his version of the events, but he got massively trolled by his fans for his actions. So what else do they know in India? In India, they know that Shannon Sharpe fans are frying his ass. Code word. India knows that all the black people in America is slaying Shannon online right now because black entertainment is the black section of YouTube now. And if you go there, you will see that's where Shannon is getting destroyed. That's it on every platform where the blacks be at. So I showed you how even in India, they know Shannon Sharpe being trolled by his own fans. What Shannon don't get, that mean, Negro, your time is up. He don't know about this shit. Once your fans are trolling you, that's it. Now, I did ask some people from, I did ask a little something. I just said, hey, if you see Shannon go live, man, if you want to have fun, go in the chat, troll his ass. That's how you have fun, y'all. That's the shit I used to do to celebrities on Instagram and shit like that. Really, Twitter. Troll they stupid ass, y'all. This shit fun, man. Especially when they respond. You want to do that to rich people, not poor people, dummy. Yeah, man. When Shannon go live, see if you can get them distracted. See, y'all know with me, I don't get distracted with the chat. I told you, sensitive people, they get distracted. Play a game called, I'm gonna see if I can make Shannon mess up on his live and go in there and troll his ass and see if it worked. That's the shit I used to do, y'all. Let's go. Denzel, fall from grace. So let's wrap it up. BT, fall from grace. Denzel is doing Broadway plays with nobody. They using him for clout, y'all. Why? Diddy parties. Check it out. He's a nobody now, y'all. Denzel Washington disgrace. I think he in a hotel for the summer, and I think they might only be paying his ass about $15,000 a show. All you got to know is he is not in L.A. His ass doing Broadway plays. He been doing this shit since March, and he been working his ass off after he won the Oscar. For those who do not get it clear, in Hollywood, this is called going ass backwards. In life, it's called going ass backwards because they start doing plays. No, this is called Denzel that's fell from grace. He will not be at the Oscars getting nothing ever again in his life. You want to see the best Denzel? Go watch the old movies. All right, y'all. What's your favorite Denzel movie? 2 questions. Well, first is what's your favorite, then is what's his best movie. 2 different things, right? What's your favorite Denzel movie? Put an F by it. What's his best movie? Put a B by it. All right, I'll go first. His best movie to me, it probably is Malcolm X or Training Day. But his best actor movie is Training Day to me. Yeah. That Lonzo shit, man. I've been broke that movie down a long time ago. That movie, I know that whole shit by heart too. But that movie shows so much in that movie. But Lonzo, yeah, he's a fucking problem. Training Day. Glory, yeah, that's another good one. Glory, Malcolm X, Training Day. John Q was good. Mo Better Blues. John, all right. Hurricane, that was a good one. Yeah, he got a lot of good movies. I ain't gonna take that from him. Training Day was out the box. But see, what I like about Training Day is that role he played. They The role he played in that movie was Diddy. That role was about the black man that get too much power and he becomes out of control after that. And eventually ends up taking himself out. And that's what happened. That's what that movie about. Took itself out. Also, you know what that movie was about? Alonzo was playing on everybody, but he was getting played on the whole time. That's another thing. Yeah. Movie The Code. Flight and Training Day, yeah. So on that thing right there, Training Day, yeah, Training Day, Malcolm X. To me, those are his best movies. As far as playing them roles, yeah, those are the best movies to me. Other than that, you see what he's doing now, right? So I said that to give y'all all your own clarity. He is now at the bottom, y'all. There's some shit we supposed to do starting out right now. If you still want to be an actor right now, you went to school, you went to your training, this will be your first job, a play. Nope, this is what Denzel is now, y'all. So when I got up to live and I saw his ass on first take, I said, nah, he looking bad. And I said, no, Denzel is ashamed of himself. He know what's up. He know what's up. Yup. See him on national TV, y'all. Does he look happy? Does he look proud of himself? He know he's nothing, y'all. He also know what happened to his friends. He also know he in the hot seat. Yes. Denzel been working for 6 months, just like they made Beyonce work 6 months. They all in the hot seat now, y'all. And they're also trying to keep the last bit of fans they have left. They're trying, y'all, and they're trying to do damage control at the same time. And they know, you know what else they hoping? Like, you know what Shannon Sharpe praying for? Shannon Sharpe is praying somebody else get in trouble or it's a big story, so y'all will forget about him. Y'all know how the media work, but it's not working like that no more. Y'all know it's slow because it's way more busy. See, they're used to hopefully a whole bunch of new shit come out and they'll forget it'll blow over. But it's nothing happening. It's not going to blow over. So I'm giving y'all firsthand proof that it's actually picking up on Shannon. Because he got to worry about that woman to the left, y'all. I think the young lady was to set the stage for what's really going to happen to Shannon. And you should also have your proof that ESPN cut him off. Why they cut him off, y'all? Shannon Sharpe is a RAP is, and he did it to somebody's anus. That's what makes him the lowest of the low. All right, that's just what it is, y'all. Meanwhile, they made him celebrate his brother. We spoke about this the other day. Hall of Fame speech, Hall of Fame's brother ceremony. If this shit never happened, they would have been the first brothers in the Hall of Fame together with respect and honor. Shannon has ruined that now, y'all. Ruined it. I said it before. If I was his brother, I'd have said, yo, bro, I'm good. Miss me with that shit, bro. You ruined the name. Be ready to fight when I come home, bro. You not good, Shannon. You fucked it up. That's what I would have said. What you looking at? You also looking at how Shannon Sharpe is a bitch. He also not stupid, y'all. He looking at it like this. Shit, my brother clean. If I can use my brother event to make me look good, get some of this dirt off me, I'll do that too. Because if Shannon was a real brother, he'd say, you know what, bro? It's your day. You do you, bro. I'm going to step down from this shit. I'm going to be there, bro, but I'm going to just chill out. That's what a real brother would have did. I'm going to keep showing you, man. It's all about the shine, y'all. If my brother fucking make me look good just a little bit, get some of this shit off me, that's what I'm going to do. That's them, y'all. Look at that crowd. I bet you nobody in that crowd believe him. That's probably why that shit blacked out. No, y'all. Shannon know he's embarrassed. He will forever walk with a fake face, and he will forever lie his ass off at nighttime. Back to these two weirdos. I'm only giving you an update because 2 years ago, when Britney was locked up, and everybody, Britney Griner, we was laughing at all y'all. I would laugh my ass off. Because I said, Britney is a man. Went and did homework, proved it. She's a man. But that's okay. Just know she's a cheater in the NBA. Also proved she's from 44 personally. Yes, yes, yes. You don't believe it? Listen to this interview right here. And Britney gonna tell you what it is. I didn't like it over there. They made me get butt naked and everything. Because, y'all, the older they get, the truth comes out. The only thing they never told everybody about the surgery and all the trickery, as they get older, that voice box comes out, y'all. We already went into that. All this shit was a teaching and created. It was parents that raised their kids vice versa from children on purpose. This been going on for decades. Yep. Cam Newton, you saw him flip right in your face. He's from Georgia. I think when you Georgia, you get flipped out. Shannon Sharpe from Georgia. He's from Georgia. Dwight Howard from Georgia. They're all Shannon's friends. Shannon Sharpe said the NFL should take Cam Newton back. Shannon Sharpe said the NBA should take Dwight Howard. They're all busted. Shannon accused of zesty, Georgia. Cam Newton, I'm just showing y'all. No, when I tell you, those people are considered the new weirdos. That's who they are. Brittany Griner was a man, y'all. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's who she was. That's who she is. No, man, no, I'm sorry. Politically correct, she is a woman. Another dummy, Anthony Edwards. These people giving out money, y'all. This woman says she wants $55,000 a year. She says she wants a salary from this man for life. Anthony Edwards' ex reportedly demands $500K publicly apology and $55,000 annually for life. You're watching the incompetency of these people. When it comes to relationships, they can't function. They only know how to be freaky and have raw sex and bust nuts in strangers. Y'all not getting it. It is now the dysfunction of these people. That face means dysfunction. Half a man, not a man. A man can't that handle responsibilities, do shit right. They're not men. They're little boys. They can't keep their prick in their pants, y'all. These are the narratives on them, y'all. They always said that. It was always these stereotypes that those men are only good for what's between their pants. And they have proved it. That's all they're good for. Once again, this is a woman who says she's a Diddy victim from the parties. Diddy made her come to multiple parties. Now, Diddy is suing her. Diddy is also, I think it's that man from the Kim Porter case that said they got a videotape of Diddy doing stuff to minors and other women. Diddy is suing both of them. He's suing the platforms that are pushing the documentary. So he's now suing the documentary for $50 million because allegedly they let people come on the platform and call him a Geppetto and all this other shit that's not proven. So now the diddler wants $50 million for defamation. Yep. So I guess some people got to watch out for the diddler now. P. Diddy accuses witness of making outrageous lies in lawsuit after sex tape claims. P. Diddy has amended his lawsuit against Courtney Burgess, lawyer Ariel Mitchell, and Next Star Media Incorporated, which operate News Nation. Diddy is suing News Nation as he's seeking compensation. He's suing News Nation. This also was out before. He let it keep going so he can let it build up. So he's suing her and News Nation for talking about minor activity with no proof. Defendant Burgess falsely claimed that he possessed videos of Mr. Combs involved in the sexual assault of celebrities and minors. Defendant News Nation recklessly repeated and amplified his lies as if they were true, even though News Nation was aware that what he was spewing was probably false, saying they ran with the shit for views. Told you this Diddy shit tricky. That's why my shit posted clear as day. Nothing I say a fact, comedy, parody, these all jokes. So if I ever got to see a person like Diddy in real life, I'm going to say, man, I was just joking. I was just joking, man. That's it. Just joking, man. All right, that's it. No malice intent. I can stand on jokes. But when you making up shit, that's something different, y'all. So if they made up the story about him and minors on tape and they don't got no tape, that's their ass. That's their ass, y'all. So he won $50 million. Because he's saying if they know goddamn well they ain't seen no tape and they know it was false and they capitalized off it, because News Nation trying to make a come up when I said every goddamn platform that's big and little been capitalizing off Diddy. I also seen a lot of other shit too. I'm gonna be real. Like some platforms were smart. They didn't put his name. Some platforms would put P. Diddy with a dot. They'd do different things because that's not his real name. Get it? That's why, like big platforms that knew they was gonna make a lot of money off Diddy, they make sure they put P. Diddy. They put certain names, yeah. So they don't worry about no lawsuit. His name ain't P. Diddy no more. That's why I was trying to tell people. That's why I say when you big, you gotta worry about shit. You could be big, and you done said some shit about Diddy. You forgot that shit's still on your channel. You see what I'm saying? That's you know you in the goddamn shit. They got transcripts to all these channels. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They got transcripts. Oh, that person talk about me, give me all their transcripts. That's how this shit work. You give me all their transcripts. Lawyer, get all your transcripts. Got every word you said out your mouth. That's in court. So here's the reason why they did all this. You thank all the niggas that brought all the heat to YouTube. You brought all the niggas that came on the platform lying. When YouTube was in court in Atlanta, I told you that's the end of YouTube, y'all. When YouTube was in court for people lying, I said that is going to start the censorship. And what I said years ago, y'all, they're going to make it where these people are not playing around with you playing with their name no more, especially if you're big. If you are big, they're not going to let you play with their name because your viewership adds to millions. They're not going for that. I said it with Cardi and Tasha K. I'm proving it to you today. And don't forget, we're about to get into YouTube, how they got the new standard where they will be doing minor checks as of today. All platforms will be shaken down for minor activity. Period. Matter of fact, let me fast forward into that because I already told you what's going to happen. Let's go. Caught this yesterday. I caught this when I was already, like I had everything. I said, oh, YouTube to begin testing a new AI-powered age verification system in the U.S. This is why I told my people, the greatest love somebody ever give you is knowledge, information. And I told you this world going to change. That's all you watching. It's nothing going to happen that's going to shock me, and ain't nothing going to happen that wasn't said, and nothing's going to happen that I don't get it. YouTube to begin testing a new AI power. So you're not looking at, they let everybody run wild on the internet for how many years? That's how many years y'all been indulging in minor activity. Minors in your channel, minors in your comment section, minors in your DM. It all together because they lie about their age. And you forgot when you was young, you lie about your age. You forgot when you're young and you want to watch grown-ups, you got to lie about your age. You forgot about that? Well, I told you, a lot of people channels got big. They got a lot of subs. They get a lot of views because a lot of them got minors on their channel. When I went into a whole soliloquy on why my channel is set at 18 years and up, but you lose viewership. And then I also showed you how all these people that are big and celebrities have been banking on minor money on TikTok, all platforms. It's the kids with the money that spend reckless. So my channel is safe. We good, y'all. This you have never been in this chat with no minors, not once. Know that. But other channels, you can't say that. Just know, if some people should start disappearing, if some of them start getting struck, if some of them start getting caught up in certain shit, you now will know. But you also gonna see one thing. You will start to see viewership go down. So when I said the views gonna go down, when I said black entertainment gonna get crashed, when I said the black content creators gonna get, I said black media gonna be too, okay. When I said that, this how it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot of ways. When I said they banning certain content, what do they know? They know everybody black that deals with street content or any type of what? Celebrity content, 9 times out of 10, you got minors on your shit. They know this. Wherever the rap music at, that's where the minors at. They know this. That's why I talk this shit about rap. My shit been not set for minors. I know how my mouth is, what I say, what I do. You also got to think about all these platforms. How they going to get caught up? Guess what? They're having graphic, detailed conversations about sex, dildo, all this graphic, freaky shit, cursing. Meanwhile, kids in the chat, kids sub to the channel. You didn't know you was talking about dildo, sex, freaky shit. Whole time people on your channel, 16, 15, 14. See that? You were contributing to minors, guys. Told you, man, a lot of y'all got set up for the dollar. If a lot of y'all not monetized no more, don't be surprised. I told y'all what's going to happen. Let's read it again. Let's read it again. This channel has never been based on trending topics. Whole different algorithm on my shit. Try to tell those idiots that want to come around. No, my shit, everybody's channel got their own algorithm. They made it like that on purpose. Let's go. YouTube to begin testing new AI-powered verification system in the U.S. Instagram already going through that right now as we speak. Months ago, I told you I was going to happen. YouTube on Wednesday, today, will begin testing a new age verification system in the U.S. that relies on artificial intelligence to differentiate between adults and minors based on the kinds of videos that they have been watching. Bingo. Once again, I talk that real shit, they start running. I'm telling y'all, it is so many people online that are into minors, you'd be surprised, y'all. I'm not fucking playing with you. Nope. It's the new epidemic in America, y'all. Remember before it was crack? Now it's adults messing with minors, y'all. Told you, it got so much out of control because they let it go on for over 10 years. YouTube will begin today. Artificial intelligence to differentiate between adults and minors based on the kinds of videos that they have been watching. What did I say? All the blacks gonna get left is what? Freaky, perverted news. I said what? It's all on purpose. You're gonna talk about freaky news. Guess what? You're not gonna get top monetization. I told you the black section is set up no matter what we talk about, what you talk about in the black rap community is going to be low-level content. It's not going to get top dollar. And on top of that, they know all black content is watched by minors. So they also know a lot of y'all was not using your filters. So guess what's going to happen to some of y'all? And they got a lot of ways to do it. YouTube got so many ways to do it. They can shadow ban your ass. They don't got to just take your money. They can slow up your money. Shadow ban you. They can do a lot. Or one day you might wake up, your shit gone. Why? How long you been YouTubing? Over almost 10 years? Well, you had minors on your shit 7 years straight. And you got some nasty topics on your channel. You better go back and clean all that shit up. That's what they talking about. A lot of y'all better get to work. I gave y'all a hint. Let's go. If the system flags a logged-in viewer as being under 18, YouTube will impose the normal controls and restrictions that the site already uses as a way to prevent minors from watching videos and engaging in other behavior deemed inappropriate. You know what else I think? You know what else they fucking doing? Now, remember when I told you I'm not stupid? We went through all of this. When I showed you the red dot list, they know most people on the red dot list. They know all sex offenders in the house 9 times out of 10 make money off of monetized goddamn content. They know that. They know if you're a sex offender, you might got a YouTube channel, TikTok channel, Instagram. They know people on sex registries have been making money in the house on monetized content. So guess what else? They're also going to be checking some of y'all who are registered sex offenders to see if y'all got minors on y'all channel. I know what this is about. Bingo. Remember I kept telling y'all that shit? They know this. They know this. Hey, you a sex offender. You do content, bro. Now you're going to get violated. You had kids on your channel. AI's going to prove it. Sorry, y'all. Y'all fucking finished. What else they doing? Remember I told you the courts is doing. They had Google in court because the gov did a shakedown on Google and YouTube. I told you they going through all their records. Guess what else they checking? The financial records. This has to do with financial shit too, y'all. Some of y'all been getting money from minors. Some of y'all been getting money doing a lot. Some people getting money. You might be on federal probation, certain things, you're doing certain shit. The government is tracking money. This also going to be the year you ain't going to escape no more taxes. Just know, since that man in office, you will not escape no taxes. This is what all this about. This YouTube shakedown to see exactly how much I've been making, exactly how much I made. See, I know how they work. Once they say AI, it ain't got shit to do with just no minors. They going to shake everything down, that money, everything. That's what it's about. Trust me on that. Court rules Mississippi social media age verification law can go into effect. Didn't I tell you everything gonna be verified? And if you ain't verified, your ass is not gonna be online because they making it where this shit is a privilege. Yup. See that? They know who the main people online with sexual deviant. It's in the Diddy trial, Shannon Sharpe trial. Where that woman come from? OnlyFans and application. The whole world knows the biggest thing is that you guys are the most brainwashed by the phone. You follow the phone the most. You participate in the phone the most. You guys are the most addictive to the internet. You're the most attracted to it. You wake up to it. You go to sleep. It's your gospel. It's your books. It's your school. It's everything in your fucking life. That's what all this is about. When I showed you the campaign about everybody promoting going back outside, I showed you they flipping back to razor phones. They're promoting going back to the store shopping. Everybody's going back out. And now you guys are considered to be the dirty perverts of America that needs to stay y'all dirty, killing ass in the house. That's what it's all about, y'all. And it's not going to stop until it's all finished or till people get it through their head. That's what it's all about. So, content. Here you go. But I told you, on this channel, be proud. You ain't been around no minors on here. Hell no. Like I said, you got people that people told me. You know, I let my kid, when they listen with me. I told them straight up. First of all, you know, you grow. I don't. That's also why I toned down a lot, because I had to realize that shit. Some people do have their kids with them because of the information. But when I act a fool, that's for entertainment. The cursing, the wild. Oh, that's for entertainment, y'all, because it'll get boring. But I had to still be conscious that kids might be listening. But PG-13 with your parent, cool. But this channel is not set for nobody under 18, period. So I told you, man, I'll be ahead. I ain't worried about shit. But a lot of them, see, when everybody, it was a game, y'all. Everybody like to play the number game. So when everybody played the number game, they knew that y'all run to views. So a lot of channels and people, they don't give a fuck. They just take all numbers. So they were letting kids on their channel. So let's go. And I also know that because I know about somebody had got into a beef with somebody in the chat on another channel somewhere, and they found out, man, that person, there was a young person I was beefing with. That's how I was ways when I've been new to this shit. People had teenagers on their channels, y'all. Yup. But now, scrutiny. So remember when I told you they all gonna be online? I'm not playing with you. The new shit is grown-ups and kids online together. Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. Y'all didn't get. Pedo wasn't in the street. The pedo is online. That's what y'all didn't get. The grooming of rap is where one day y'all will get older and y'all lines will be blurred. You will never see the age difference between 54, 34, 48, 23, 16, 14, 18. You guys will always be the same. One barrel because you're rap fans. Y'all never got the blurred lines. It's only y'all like that. Remember, you hang with your kids. Y'all all are the same. But what am I showing you? Lil Baby, he's hanging with goddamn content creators. He's hanging with the gamer streamers. He don't have a fucking career no more. When I say they all gonna be finished. He's from Georgia. Shannon from Georgia. They in the fucking house. Let us go into the whole thing I told y'all. In the last day, they all gonna be podcasters online. Is where they gonna die at. What else I told you? They're all gonna be in dark fucking houses, dark rooms. This all y'all got left. This symbolizes y'all in the house to the day y'all die and y'all last day. Because outside, you're not permitted. It's a new world society that has evolved, and you guys are not with it. Y'all are savages. You will forever sit in darkness in your house. You will live online. This is what I kept trying to show y'all. Lil Baby online, he was a superstar. He was a rapper. He was on a label that got sold. He was under Diddy. I'll show you a picture of him and Diddy. Diddy got Lil Baby too. Since Diddy been in jail, Lil Baby has no career. I told you again, I'm going to tell you again. No career, in the fucking house, hanging with streamers. They're hanging with rest. They've been going to WWE bouts. Anywhere a fucking camera at, that's what they got to do. Because the gangster rapper career is fucking over, but they're not going to tell you. But you got proof. They're hanging with Cassie. You got proof. They're running the Twitch. They're finished, y'all. They only are entertaining the young crowds. They already been putting out programs to teach the young kids to be podcasters. We spoke about this. They already groomed the young boys to be podcasters. Now they watching TV. No, they got it with the young kids in the house watching them every day. They watching streams. They watch, get it? They're making a world where the new young dummies will just be computer heads. What I mean by that is they're going to stay their ass in the fucking house and they're going to play online all day. That's it. Are you getting this shit? In the house for y'all means prison. Y'all got put in the house during the pandemic. You still in the house. You're going to stay in that house, especially if you broke, especially if you can't afford nothing else. Y'all prison going to be the house. Here's my example. Lil Baby in a dark house. All right? He was a rapper. Not no more. You see Finesse 2 Time argue with his mother, right? Okay. Let me show you another fallen rapper from New York City. Most of y'all know him. Most of y'all don't. Rowdy Rebel from Bobby Shmurda. Hot niggas. Y'all know they went to jail 6-7 years. Well, Rowdy Rebel just got caught with a pistol. His ass about to get violated. You mean to tell me I think this guy damn near was about to be on papers and violated? Why? He's still toting a gun in California. I told you they don't know what time it is. When you're a gangster rapper, you talk gangster, you claim crip, you go to LA, you got to be strapped because you live in the world of gangbanging and you live in the world where somebody's going to try to smoke you. So you got to stay strapped. But that's also going to be our prison the last day. Still worried about somebody taking you out. That's one of y'all prisons too. Y'all whole life, they're going to always worry about somebody taking your life. But it really means y'all scary. All right? Because he in California, he get caught with a gun. Meanwhile, he's so stupid, he not understanding the troops on ground in California. Ice to everybody there. That means if you from New York, you should have never even went to California. But since you a gangster rapper, you go strapped. Now what? He got caught with a firearm. What else Rowdy Rebel said? Well, we already know. Him and Bobby Shmurda career been over, but he also said that he has not got a penny from the label, which means what? Broke. Rowdy Rebel says Epic Records hasn't paid him a dime since 2014. Rowdy Rebel, a Brooklyn rapper, an affiliate of Bobby Shmurda GS9 crew. He don't got a penny. Just about to get on papers, locked up. That's why I've been trying to tell y'all, man. Streets is dead. I'm trying to tell you. They don't listen. They don't listen. So let's go. Who else about to go to jail? Telfair Sebastian, Stephon Marbury cousin. Used to have beef with Fabulous and all of them. Long story short, he got caught with fire. He got caught with gun before. He got caught scamming. Because y'all forget, during the pandemic, a lot of celebrities that were has-beens started scamming. You also got to remember, y'all, people that was used to spending big money on many different levels, whether they were executives, whether they were entertainers, a lot of them scam for money. Y'all know that, PPP. He did an insurance scam. For those who remember, it was a big insurance scam and celebrities got caught up in it. Basketball players, football players, and his ass about to go to jail. That's Stephon Marbury cousin. He's about to go to jail for scamming. He begging for a pardon. Get it? He going to jail for scamming, y'all. He was a celebrity. He was a basketball player. So when I said everybody's going to jail, y'all thought I was playing. Nope. It's set up like that. Oh, guess what else? LeBron James shows love to Gunna. Why? Gunna coming out with a new album. Even though when Gunna came out, everybody joked him as a snitch, but that was another sign gangster rap is over. Sorry, gangster fans, y'all the joke. Gangster fans, y'all the ones got pranked. They showed you all y'all rappers are fruity. They showed you all your rappers are snitches. Gangster rappers, gangster fans, the joke's on y'all. Hey, gangster content watchers, the joke's on y'all. When YouTube go to work looking for minors on channels, guess what content they going to look at first? Gangster content. Hey, King Akademiks, I bet you got minors on your channel. Not King Akademiks. I mean, what's that guy? I mean, that fake, what's that fake Akademiks called? King AK-47, something like that. I know he got minors on this channel. I'll give you the clue. Anybody talk about Lil Durk all the time, they got minors on their channel. Yup. All them niggas that be talking that Chicago drill, they the one with minors on their shit. Yeah. Yeah, King AK-47, something like that, the fake king. Yeah. All of them, everybody with street content. They the main ones with minors on their channel, y'all. That's the setup. Tell you this is all the setup. It goes together, y'all. It all goes together. See that? Like with Lil Baby, right? These niggas be 30, 35, but they know, your nephew watched them. Your son, see, they know. The people that watch them, 15, 16, 14, 13. That's how I go, 19. They watch that shit, but they don't know it's a trick. My people that know science, let me show you the trick. See, we made the celebrities prisoners of the house, and then you're going to watch them, and y'all going to be prisoners in your house. And then you're going to get inspired to work from your house. Meanwhile, y'all all going to still stay in the house. But really, young boy, you should be getting a job. Young boy, you supposed to be getting a job, so when the fall come in, you be fresh for school, got your part-time job, money in your pocket, you straight. They don't know that. They don't know the era we from. That's how I go down. See, you had some brothers growing up, they was already smart. They were working for their summer clothes before that shit start. Then when September comes, they already got a part-time job. They straight. You guys are going to be in dark houses. Also, this also is a trick for all of y'all to run up all y'all light bills, keep y'all shit high. You will never save no money in your account because y'all bills going to stay up. Why? You're going to live in the house. You guys live in the house. That's why y'all house bills always more than everybody else. The money everybody else use for vacation, y'all spend on y'all light bills. One day, y'all will get this shit. One day. All right? Just don't end up like her. She lost everything. Why? I'm going to show y'all how this year everybody been losing. So we spoke about the floods. This is Hurricane Helene that happened when everybody's neighborhood got wiped off the map. And they shit condemned. From North Carolina on down. X means gone. All these people got evacuated. To this day, we don't know nothing. When I say these cities are ghost towns now. These are update documentaries. Ghost towns, y'all. It is so many ghost towns in America now, you have no clue. When I say it's a reason why these numbers are decreasing, it's a reason, y'all. These are also particular communities that had a lot of shit going on. They look country, but that's where those cartels is at. They look country, but that's where they were keeping people stashed at. Steal them from New York, take them down there, put them in that trailer, make them make movies. But I'm showing y'all, see that car means nothing? See, still got a car note. The shit people chase their whole life. And everything is gone. Told you, man. Y'all have no clue what's going on, y'all. It's not just BT, the channel being destroyed. It's not just one thing. You're going to watch everything. Everything you love or everything you was used to is going to disappear in your face. All right? So everything today was nothing but updates, y'all. This is nothing that has to do with the flood. This is what already happened. I'm giving you clues. This has nothing to do with the fires that happened this year. This same place got hit with fire. It's been so many towns. This whole town is evacuated, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. It's evacuated. Whole city. I know for a fact, at least, I know over 10 cities been evacuated. I know that much for a fact. Other than that, it's a reason why Americans are disappearing, y'all. So, you see LeBron clout chasing Gunna. No, y'all, it's all over. On that note, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. And please, man, have some jokes on Shannon for me. Shannon is hilarious, y'all. He's finished. Shannon Sharpe is officially labeled as a RAPEist anal taker, y'all. Ain't no way around it. He ain't innocent. He not clean. Ain't nothing good about that Negro. It's that simple. I'm not here to cancel him. I'm the one to tell him if he was smart, he better leave. Because he's going to end up like the Diddle in a minute. Diddy going to come out, his ass going to go in. Because Shannon better worry about that woman right there to the left. She is pushing this shit. She want her payout. She said Shannon sent killers to her house. Basically. So, you see Denzel, right? He's finished doing Broadway plays. Denzel is not, if you don't believe he's a nobody, this picture means he is a nobody. If you didn't know who Denzel Washington was, and I said, pick to me which one is the star of the show. Show me which one is the star. Who's the main character in this film? If you didn't know Denzel, you wouldn't be able to tell me. This is my point that he's on a regular level now. This is not pushed as this is his play. No, he's starring in the play. It's not his. He being pimped. He got to work. So being he got to work on Broadway, Spike Lee said, Denzel, we might as well do a film too. And then Spike Lee know that Denzel can't tax him no more because he ain't that big. Denzel, let's do a movie real quick. Okay, you can't tax Spike Lee now doing Broadway plays, y'all. What you looking at, y'all, is his stock been crashed, just like Will Smith. They never get a top dollar. They got to be happy to take any role they can get now, y'all. They do. Because they got, as of now, everything they do is damage control. They got to build their name back. They finished. So on that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. Shout out to everybody that's up. Make sure y'all check out Sister T too. All of y'all enjoy y'all day. Enjoy your life. And that's about it. Cat Williams told his ass, y'all. He said, you mess with the wrong white woman in 2 weekends, your shit is over. That's it. Cat Williams said, I like white women too, but I'm scared of them. That's how I go, y'all, for a lot of people. Not scared of them, scared of what can happen. Get it? A lie. If they lie on your ass, that's it. I'm gonna be honest. You know what happens too? That's why it's set up like that for the whole OnlyFans prostitution game is like that. If you get caught with a white woman and she say you made her do that shit, you could be her boyfriend. She do OnlyFans, y'all get caught together. They say, you know we about to lock you up for prostitution, right? You know, woman, we've been watching you for a long time. You facing a year. She gonna lie and say, he made me do it. And then you gonna get life. He made me do it. You from Florida, that you got caught in New York, then that white girl lied and said you took her all the way up there and made her do that shit. You going to jail for life, bro. That's when you're going to get fucked up when they lie on your ass. Other than that, they straight. But in Hollywood, it's a different game. He was telling Shannon, basically, I know what he was saying. He basically was saying, Shannon, I know you like them white women, but you need to leave them alone, bro. You're going to get caught up. Shannon, we know you like young people. You need to chill out, bro. Slow that shit up. They know what each other like. They know what they do, y'all. Yo, you know Shannon with them young people, right? Word got around. Why? He was with us since 19. They gave him warnings, y'all, about all. See, I knew about the Monique part. I didn't hear the Cat Williams part. He got both warnings. Stay away from young people and white women. Young white woman. $23 million payout, which means he didn't listen. So you got your proof. Some people would tell you the truth to your face, but you ain't going to listen, right? We out. 1.